basketball game is just 30 minutes away, and the Blue Raider game day coverage begins with Countdown to Tip-Off. Countdown to Tip-Off is presented by Window World of Murfreesboro, the official window and exterior remodeling company of Blue Raider Athletics. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, official team physicians for Blue Raider Athletics. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics. Ascension St. Thomas Rutherford, the official hospital partner for MTSU Athletics. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. And by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Now, here's your host, Greg Pogue.
Good Saturday afternoon and greetings from Johnson Coliseum on the campus of Sam Houston State University in Huntsville, Texas, where the MTSU Lady Raiders continue Conference USA play on the road at the Sam Houston Bearcats. Greg Pogue back on the call once again. Welcome into the Countdown to Tip-Off show presented by Window World. Well, the Lady Raiders open league play 4-0, but stumbled Thursday night in Louisiana Tech to set up a game here today with first place on the line versus the squad that is open league play at 4-0. Well, coming up on the Countdown to Tip-Off show presented by Window World, we'll hear from Coach Rick Insel as well as a scouting report from assistant coach Nina Davis. You'll get the Ascend starting lineups with the John Day injury report and check out what's going on elsewhere in Conference USA presented by the Hampton Inn of Murfreesboro. It's the Lady Raiders versus the Bearcats, tipping off at the top of the hour right here on the Blue Raider Network, powered by Van Wagner.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders!
Bring your game day style courtside with a stop at Lightning's Locker Room on the concourse. From bold new drops to timeless campus classics, we've got everything you need to turn heads from class to tip-off. Whether you're rocking a hoodie in the student section or sporting a tee around town, your look says it loud. You're here for the wins, the energy, and the tradition. So step up your style and your spirit, because at Lightning's Locker Room, the season never slows down, and every fan plays a part in the hype. Let's make every day feel like game day.
Hey, Blue Raider fans, have you heard about the MTSU branded debit card from Ascend Federal Credit Union? Use your Ascend MTSU debit card in stores and online or add it to your mobile wallet for the ultimate convenience. Need some cash? Use this card fee-free at thousands of ATMs worldwide. Stop by one of Ascend's 5 Murfreesboro branches or visit ascend.org to learn more. Bank where Blue Raiders belong. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics.
Did you realize that over 85% of Americans own a cell phone, but only 40% own an individual life insurance policy? That leaves way too many families who'll be unprotected if they suddenly lose a parent. That's why we'd also like to point out that 100% of State Farm agents offer life insurance. So if you're at the place where procrastination just met motivation, use that cell phone of yours and call me, State Farm agent Deb Insel, at 931-684-5274.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance are the leading experts in sports medicine and performance, and the team physicians for NFL, college, and high school athletes across Tennessee. TOA offers same-day appointments, walk-ins, and urgent care for acute orthopedic injuries that can't wait. TOA is proud to be the team doctor for Blue Raider Athletics. Having a specialized care team you trust can make all the difference in your athletic journey. To find a TOA location near you, visit TOA.com.
You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS.
Countdown to tip-off presented by Window World, MTSU Lady Raiders, and the Sam Houston Bearcats. Taking a closer look, first off, presented by MTSU, nearly 200 majors and concentrations for undergrads and more than 100 graduate programs. Middle Tennessee State University has something for everyone, including more than 50 online degrees. You want high-quality, affordable education? It's not too late to apply. Learn more at mtsu.edu. This is the fifth meeting between these teams and the Lady Raiders. Perfect so far, 4-0. That includes a 59-49 in the last inning, a 59-46 win here on February 22nd of last season. MTSU Lady Raiders 9-8 overall, 4-1 in conference play, coached by Rick Insell. His 21st season, 498 wins, 173 losses, just 2 wins shy, becoming only the fifth coach and the second at his alma mater to ever win 500 games at the same school. On the other side of the equation, Rayvon Justice in her 8th season, 109-107, 10th season overall, 176-141, that including 2 years at Prairie View A&M before becoming head coach here at Sam Houston. The Bearcats all alone in first place, 11-4. Well, Missouri State as well, also still undefeated in conference play, but 11-4 overall. Sam Houston 4-0 in conference play, winners of 6 in a row. MTSU is coming off a 61-48 loss Thursday night at Louisiana Tech, and Sam Houston went to 4-0 in conference play here Thursday night with a 50-38 win over WKU. Well, in every pregame show, we have a scout report from one of the assistant coaches, and today that is assistant coach Nina Davis. Try to go into Bogus, her pass, and that will be our conversation right now with Nina Davis.
Al is going to go on.
Taking a look at the Sam Houston Bearcats with Lady Raiders assistant coach Nina Davis. Coach, tell us about the Bearcats.
Well, they're a great team. We got to start with they're 4-0 in the conference right now, and they've started out on the road. They've had a tough non-conference schedule just like us. They've played some good quality teams, so they've had some chance to kind of, know what it's like to be in battles, and that's showing for them in non-conference. They're just a team that's going to play really hard, and they hang themselves on the defensive end for sure.
They really push the ball almost frantic at times, if you will.
Yeah, like we put a lot of emphasis on that the past day that we've had to prepare for them. They hang their head on that transition offense. They're okay in the half court, and their coach have made some statements that they're still trying to find their identity in the half court as far as offensive sets go. But when they get it in transition on a miss or a make, they're going to get out, and all 5 is going to get to running. So, defensively,
what do?
Defense, they're going to play really hard. They're going to deny the passing lanes. They're going to make it really hard for us to run our sets, to even get the ball to begin to run it. They're going to do a full court man-to-man for the entire 40 minutes. So we're going to have to really just pay attention to details, get open, do all the little things, and just try to protect the basketball more so.
From Thursday night, not all good, not all bad.
Yep.
How do you separate the two?
Leave it. You leave it in the past. As a former athlete, some games you just lose, and a lot of credit to La Tech. They're a really well-coached team, and they got the best of us, but we can't thrive on what happened on Thursday. Today is Saturday. Sam Houston is a new opponent, and so we kind of just have to leave that in the past. We talked about it at practice. We talked about the mistakes that we made and corrections that we have to make, and now you just hope that everything that we talked about and the things that we worked on is just going to translate today.
Lady Raiders coach Nina Davis. More of the pregame coming up right here. This is the Blue Raider Network, presented by Van Wagner.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance are the leading experts in sports medicine and performance, and the team physicians for NFL, college, and high school athletes across Tennessee. TOA offers same-day appointments, walk-ins, and urgent care for acute orthopedic injuries that can't wait. TOA is proud to be the team doctor for Blue Raider Athletics. Having a specialized care team you trust can make all the difference in your athletic journey. To find a TOA location near you, visit TOA.com.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Looking for something to take your mind off this traffic? How about a true story of instant success? Did you hear about the two friends who went grocery shopping in Ashland City and picked up everything on their list plus $75,000? Or the one where a truck driver made a last-minute stop off Interstate 40 and drove off with a cool $1 million? All their lives changed in an instant, and yours could too. So stop by your local retailer for your chance with instant games from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing, life-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
Roscoe Brown's proud to be a longtime supporter of MTSU athletics and your locally owned HVAC and plumbing company. For over 85 years, Roscoe Brown has been the trusted name for heating, cooling, and plumbing for Middle Tennessee homeowners and businesses. Call 888-MY-ROSCOE to schedule your HVAC or plumbing service today. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Roscoe Brown. People you know, a name you trust. Go Blue Raiders.
Roscoe Brown.
RoscoeBrown.com.
With the game on the line and the shot clock winding down, the Blue Raiders pass the ball to the most proven player on the floor to make the game winner. As the Nashville area's proven John Deere equipment dealer and proud sponsor of Middle Tennessee basketball, Tri-Green Equipment is wide open and ready to make the game-winning play for your property season after season. Stop by in-store today or visit us online at trigreen.com. Go Blue Raiders.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
MTSU Lady Raiders and the Sam Houston Bearcats tip it off top of the hour right here on Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner. It's time out for the Ascend Federal Credit Union starting lineups. Ascend Federal Credit Union is the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics, and they have a high-yield checking account that will help you grow your money smarter than ever before with an annual percentage yield of 3.56%. Visit ascend.org to open your account today. Some restrictions do apply. Rates are subject to change at any time. Well, the Ascend starting lineup of Coach Rick Insel for the MTSU Lady Raiders at a guard. Number 3, Elena Contreras, 5'6" senior out of Minneapolis, University of Missouri, Kansas City transfer, leads the team, 7th in the conference at 15 points per game. She also is the team leader with 2.8 assists and 2.75 steals per game, and also shoots 83% from the charity stripe, but has not had enough attempts to be among the league leaders. At a guard, number 10, Kirsten Verhulst, 5'8" freshman out of DeSoto, Kansas, 7 points, 4 rebounds, and 2.8 assists per game. Starting at the post, number 12, Blair Bogg, a 6'1" freshman out of Waynesboro, Tennessee, 13 points, leads the team, 7th in the conference at 8 rebounds per game. Also, she leads the team with 15 blocks. She is the 4th best field goal percentage shooter in the league at 55%. She's also really the team leader with 5 Freshmen of the Week league-wide already this season. At a guard, number 14, Savannah Davis, 5'10" sophomore out of McKenzie, Tennessee, 9 points and 6 rebounds per game. And at a forward, number 22, Macy Pfeiffer, 6'1" freshman out of New Albany, Mississippi, 9 points, 5 rebounds per game. Once again, the Ascend starting lineup, Coach Rick Insel's MTSU Lady Raiders, Elena Contreras, Kirsten Verhulst, Blair Bogus, Savannah Davis, and Macy Pfeiffer. Sam Houston Bearcats, Coach Rayvon Justice Hurricane starting lineup, projected to be at a guard, number 4, Fonte Cone, 5'7", out of Bali. She is the team leader, 15 points a game, 10th best. She also leads the league at 5.7 assists per game. She also leads the league in steals at 4.2 per outing. Started another guard, number 5, Asia Ward Strong, 5'10" graduate out of Dallas, Texas, McClellan Community College transfer, 7 points, 4 rebounds per game. Starting at a forward, number 8, Deborah Ogayemi, 6-foot senior out of Waterford, Ireland, the University of Texas River Grande transfer, 15 points and 9 rebounds per game. That 9 rebounds, 3rd best in the league. Starting at the forward, number 15, Nyla Inman. She goes by Pop, figure it out, but Nyla Inman. Pop, 6-foot senior out of Tyler, Texas, Kilgore College transfer, 9.6 rebounds and 3.2 steals per game. By the way, this team has 3 of the top steals leaders in the league. And at a guard, number 24, Whitney Dunn, 5'9", senior out of Chicago, the Alabama State and Loyola Chicago transfer, 10 points, 3 rebounds per game. Once again, the Sam Houston Ascend starting lineup from Rayvon Johnson, the head coach. That is Fonte Kone, Asia Ward Strong, Deborah Ogayemi, Nyla Pop Inman, and Whitney Dunn. The John Day Injury Report brought to you by the law offices of John Day, Murfreesboro's personal injury law firm and proud sponsor of the Blue Raiders. We've been saying it all. Let's keep it doing, knocking on that wood. No injuries to report for the Lady Raiders today. Likewise, the same for the Bearcats. Well, still to come, we're going to hear from Coach Rick Insel on the Countdown to Tip-Off Window World pregame show. Also, we'll take a look at what's going on in Conference USA, scoreboard, standings, and all of that. This is the pregame show on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
With the game on the line and the shot clock winding down, the Blue Raiders pass the ball to the most proven player on the floor to make the game winner. As the Nashville area's proven John Deere equipment dealer and proud sponsor of Middle Tennessee basketball, Tri-Green Equipment is wide open and ready to make the game-winning play for your property season after season. Stop by in-store today or visit us online at trigreen.com. Go Blue Raiders.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
The MTSU Alumni Association is proud of its more than 155,000 living alumni who are leading, teaching, entertaining, researching, flying, farming, nursing, and more worldwide. Every Blue Raider accomplishment adds value to your degree. Are you connected to the MTSU National Alumni Association? Visit mtalumni.com to share what you're doing, update your information, and see how you can be involved and informed. You can also follow us on Facebook, X, and Instagram.
At State Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-085.
Okay.
And let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto. With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to. You may find it even costs less.
It's never lost on Window World that your home is your largest physical investment. Window World's integrity can be noticed from your very first moment of contact. The clean, professional installation of premium windows, siding, doors, and more are designed to last while leaving your home looking amazing. Window World and their lifetime warranty will always be there when it really matters. They're America's most trusted remodeler and a proud partner of Middle Tennessee State University Athletics because the difference is integrity and always in the detail.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic is proud to be the official medical group of MTSU Athletics. We all win big when we work as a team for better health. Just like MTSU's athletes and coaches, our healthcare professionals work tirelessly to make our community proud. At MMC, we really are true blue. MTSU is our hometown team, and your health is our mission. Visit mmclinic.com or call us at 615-893-4480.
Rutherford County's MTSU station, News Radio WGNS.
MTSU Lady Raiders 9-8 overall, 4-1 in conference play. The Sam Houston Bearcats 11-4, 4-0 in league play, and also winners of 6 in a row. Well, today's pregame visit with Coach Rick Insel, brought to you by the Daily News Journal. Read all about Blue Raider sports in the Daily News Journal. The D&J is Rutherford County's first source for news, sports, and much more. Well, about an hour ago, had a chance to sit down with Coach Rick Insel. Here's that conversation. MTSU Lady Raiders, Sam Houston Bearcats, joined by Lady Raiders coach Rick Insell, coming off the loss Thursday. Here less than 40 hours later on the road again. Tell me about your team.
Well, this is a part of playing in a conference. You play on Thursday and you play again on Saturday, and you got to be ready to go. And everybody has to do the same thing. It's not like you just have to do it. Everybody's doing it. So you see who some of the tougher teams are, what teams can go and win on the road, what teams can't, what teams play great at home. You find out a lot about what's going on inside your conference.
What about Thursday night? Do you want to build on? What about Thursday night you just want to flush?
Well, we just didn't. We started the game not on a good note, and we didn't finish on a good note. We had 20 turnovers, probably 6 of them were unforced turnovers. And when I say unforced turnovers, I'm talking about falling down, the ball going out of bounds, not catching the ball, passing the ball to somebody that was not ready for it. I could go on and on. And you take those away, and then you hit your free throws, which we didn't shoot it. We missed 6 free throws the other night, which is not good. So we hit our free throws, and we take those unforced turnovers away, and who knows what happens. It's a close ball game. We have nobody to blame but ourselves. We've been playing well, and if you add a shot or two to 2 or 3 of our better shooters, and I'm talking about makes, if you add a shot, a make or 2 to them, again, that's another part of the game. So, we didn't do a good job.
This game tonight, or today rather, seems to be a contrast in styles. This team at times plays helter-skelter.
Well, they've always done that, and they've had some success doing that. They're coached that way. She does a great job coaching them, and they're very athletic. And hey, let's just face facts. They're leading the conference right now. They went to Delaware and won. They went to Liberty and won. They went to La Tech and won. They beat Western here the other night. They're 4-0. So they're a very deserving basketball team right now, and it's up to us to come in here and play well against them today.
We've talked about this before. You don't win championships in January, but you set the foundation for that run late. This is one of those games.
No, there's no doubt about it. I think this team has already proven that they beat a lot of contenders, and I don't know that they've ever beaten us, to be honest. And so, they're going to be highly motivated. They know they're leading the conference. They know that we lost to La Tech the other night. So I would say they're going to come out and they're going to have their stinger ready, to be honest with you, because I think one time last year we may have embarrassed them. We played a close game here, then we played a game at home which was not close. So, I'm expecting them to come out and play and be highly motivated, to be honest with you, Greg.
Coach Rick Insell, MTSU Lady Raiders, Sam Houston Bearcats. Coming up, this is the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Plan ahead and plan for success. Put Lee Company on your team for all your facility and home maintenance needs. They are proud to be an official partner of the MTSU Blue Raiders and have serviced homes and businesses for more than 80 years. For the very best heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical services, call Lee Company at 615-867-1000 or visit them at leecompany.com.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders!
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
The MTSU Alumni Association is proud of its more than 155,000 living alumni who are leading, teaching, entertaining, researching, flying, farming, nursing, and more worldwide. Every Blue Raider accomplishment adds value to your degree. Are you connected to the MTSU National Alumni Association? Visit mtalumni.com to share what you're doing, update your information, and see how you can be involved and informed. You can also follow us on Facebook, X, and Instagram.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic is proud to be the official medical group of MTSU Athletics. We all win big when we work as a team for better health. Just like MTSU's athletes and coaches, our healthcare professionals work tirelessly to make our community proud. At MMC, we really are true blue. MTSU is our hometown team, and your health is our mission. Visit mmclinic.com or call us at 615-893-4480.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
The Blue Raiders play here. News Radio WGNS.
Moments away, tip-off MTSU Lady Raiders at the Sam Houston Bearcats. Let's take a look at the Conference USA, brought to you by Hampton Inn and Suites Murfreesboro, old-fashioned Southern hospitality and contemporary comfort at a great rate, located at 325 North Thompson Lane in Murfreesboro. Take a look at the standings as we conclude the third week of the season. Sam Houston State, Missouri State, each 4-0. MTSU 4-1, half game back in third place, and Louisiana Tech 3-1 in fourth place with the win Thursday night over the Lady Raiders. FIU, Liberty, Jack State 2-2, New Mexico State 2-3, Kennesaw State 2-3, 1-4, UTEP, WKU 1-4, Delaware 0-4. 5 of the 6 games are underway at the top of the hour, like right here at Sam Houston. Western Kentucky at Louisiana Tech, Missouri State and New Mexico State, Jacksonville State at Kennesaw State, FIU at UTEP, and tip it off at 4 o'clock. Liberty at Delaware. Well, that's going to conclude the countdown to tip-off Window World pregame show. Tip-off coming up right here on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Roscoe Brown's proud to be a longtime supporter of MTSU Athletics and your locally owned HVAC and plumbing company. For over 85 years, Roscoe Brown has been the trusted name for heating, cooling, and plumbing for Middle Tennessee homeowners and businesses. Call 888-MY-ROSCOE to schedule your HVAC or plumbing service today. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Roscoe Brown. People you know, a name you trust. Go Blue Raiders.
Roscoe Brown.
RoscoeBrown.com. What makes Ford F-Series a leader? They put in the work with outstanding towing and hauling, innovate with smart features like a mobile generator, and dominate the game 48 years straight. That's a tradition of leadership you'll only find in Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks. Available feature. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions. Based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance are the leading experts in sports medicine and performance, and the team physicians for NFL, college, and high school athletes across Tennessee. TOA offers same-day appointments, walk-ins, and urgent care for acute orthopedic injuries that can't wait. TOA is proud to be the team doctor for Blue Raider Athletics. Having a specialized care team you trust can make all the difference in your athletic journey. To find a TOA location near you, visit TOA.com.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best zero sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhood.
After this break, can we do a legal ID?
And helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports. Lady Raider basketball is on the air. Season 51 of Lady Raider basketball is presented by Window World of Murfreesboro, the official window and exterior remodeling company of Blue Raider Athletics. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, official team physicians for Blue Raider Athletics. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics. Ascension St. Thomas Rutherford, the official hospital partner for MTSU Athletics. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. And by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, fans don't let fans drive drunk. With the call, here's Greg Pogue.
MTSU Lady Raiders, Sam Houston Bearcats, Johnson Coliseum. Before tip-off, let's take a break for station identification. This is the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
The flagship station for Middle Tennessee sports, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna. The Blue Raiders play here.
Raiders starting Elena Contreras, Kirsten Varholst, Blair Bogus, Savannah Davis, and Macy Pfeiffer. For Sam Houston, the Bearcats starter Fonte Kone, Asia Ward-Strong, Deborah Ogayemi, Nyla Pop Inman, and Whitney Dunn. The Lady Raiders 9-8, 4-1 in conference play, coming off a 61-48 loss Thursday night at Louisiana Tech. Sam Houston 11-4, winners of 6 in a row, 4-0 in the conference, coming off a 50-38 win here over WKU. MTSU will be going right to left and Sam Houston left to right, as we call it here in the first half. MTSU with the road blues, the blue jerseys, the blue trunks, trimmed in white and black. The home whites with orange trim for the Bearcats. And we are underway at Johnson Coliseum. Both these teams primarily man-to-man. That's how the Lady Raiders started. Right wing, Ward-Strong, Contreras with her. Trying to look inside Ogayemi, nothing there. Out high to Inman. Inman looking for the back door, nothing. They go inside Ogayemi. She's working on Bogus. Bogus with the block shot. Sam Houston controls the offensive rebound, though. 4 seconds on the shot clock, diving Kone, and throws it away. Contreras with a steal. She brings it up, flares to the left, sets up the offense. Sam Houston man-to-man. Bearcats out on the perimeter. They'll press all the way. Contreras drives it to the right elbow, backs it out. Bogus thought about the three. Drive shot, no good. And she tracks down her own offensive rebound. Out to Davis. Three-pointer, no good. 2 good looks for the Lady Raiders. Couldn't get it to fall, but the steal by Verholst. And the lay-in. And we'll see. We had a injured player, but Contreras with the steal and the bucket that time. So the Lady Raiders strike first, and we have an injured player, Pop Inman, and we're going to see what's going on. They may be taking a timeout. This is going to be a media timeout right from the get-go. Here, we played 54 seconds of it. We'll take a break. Lady Raiders 2, Bearcats nothing. This is the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hun, I get it. You like humming a little theme music while you play Frenzy Instant games. Can you just wait for the next commercial?
Sorry.
They're here, and they're looking for a winner. The return of Frenzy Instant Games. With so many prizes, you're going to need a bigger boat. Only from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun. Just remember to play responsibly.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance are the leading experts in sports medicine and performance, and the team physicians for NFL, college, and high school athletes across Tennessee. TOA offers same-day appointments, walk-ins, and urgent care for acute orthopedic injuries that can't wait. TOA is proud to be the team doctor for Blue Raider Athletics. Having a specialized care team you trust can make all the difference in your athletic journey. To find a TOA location near you, visit TOA.com.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.
It's time for the First Vision first minute of today's game. First Vision Bank. Accomplish your vision for your personal or business finances with First Vision Bank. Dedicated banking professionals, products to fit your goals, and advanced financial management tools. Your vision is our mission. FVB.bank. FDIC equal housing lender. With the Conference USA officiating crew of Brian Garland, Eric Koch, and Tiffany Bridges has spent this entire media timeout at the replay, checking to see what happened out on the perimeter. Whatever happened, it was right in front of the Sam Houston bench. Coach Rayvon Justice with a quick timeout after the steal by Verhulst and the bucket. Now we've got a referee at each huddle explaining what's going on. They have not been kind enough to share it with us, so we'll get the PA announcement when everybody else does. They're still explaining at the scores table. Our perspective, we are on press row right next to the replay booth. We're about four seats away from the MTSU bench. Yeah. So now they're trying to figure out what's going on with the replay. There's still a discussion. I don't really have a clue of what's happening. I'd love to tell you. But we are now going to have a Deborah Ogayemi at the free throw line. So apparently there's been a flagrant or something called. We don't know, but Ogayemi with the free throw, no good. She'll have 2 free throws. Yeah, there's the Ogayemi. No. And so Ogayemi with the free throw. And now then a media break. They never did take the TV break during that. And so now the TV is in a break. So they will keep the 2 on the board, and they will have a foul go against Bogus. And that was a flagrant, apparently, with 2 free throws, 1 made. All right, now Sam Houston with the ball after all of that. Ward Strong, right wing. Ogayemi driving the baseline, cut off by Bogus, trying to go up underneath. And they find underneath Kone, and she bounces it off the bottom of the rim, but it trickles off a Lady Raider. And the Bearcats will inbound it underneath their own basket. They get it out deep, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Dunn working on Davis, cut off, 4 seconds. They go right wing toward Strong, 8-footer good off that right wing by Ward. And 3-2 Bearcats. We play 90 seconds. And sort of a disjointed start to this thing. Verhulst out on the perimeter, working the offense, flashing out Pfeiffer, looking inside for Bogus. Nothing there. And then she has her pass back to Verhulst, stolen by Kone, who takes it and lays it up and in. 5-0 run after the bucket by Verhulst. Full court pressure. And Davis up ahead, no trouble with it. They try to trap out of it. Now Verhulst asking for the pick from Bogus. He runs through it and runs right in it and has it taken away. This Davis, the other way, Ogayemi laying it up, and there's going to be a charge before the bucket that time. Good job by Savannah Davis standing her ground. That's going to be the first team's first. Quickly off the bench is Stanislava Kabernick, Stacy Kabernick in for Macy Pfeiffer. And also Inman returns. She was the one injured, theoretically, in the first minute of the game. 5-2. Bearcats. Lady Raiders bringing to the length against full court man-to-man pressure. Annika Corcoran has checked in the game as well. She is defending Contreras out on the perimeter. All up in her grill, quite frankly. Pick from Kabernick, running the right side. Contreras tries to get it down low to Bogus, and it goes out of bounds. Yet another turnover for the Lady Raiders, and that is turnover number 3. And Coach Rick Insel asking for a timeout, not happy with this start whatsoever. And this will be a 30-second timeout, so we're going to keep it right here. Atmos Energy, delighted to sponsor the Blue Raiders and fuel homes and businesses in Middle Tennessee with affordable, efficient, and reliable natural gas. For today and generations to come, natural gas, smart choice for fueling our energy future. And fans, show that Lightning pride. Swing by Lightning's locker room on the Murphy Center Concourse for the latest game day gear, apparel, and spirit wear. Don't just cheer, look the part. Not a good start for the Lady Raiders once again. 1 for 3 from the field and 3 quick turnovers. We've played 2.5 minutes. And Coach Rick Insel and crew not happy whatsoever with this start. Bearcats into the front court, greeted by the man-to-man. Inman trying to go back door with it to Dunn, and she sails it out of bounds. Both teams starting sloppy here today. That is the 3rd turnover for the Bearcats. Full court pressure, man-to-man. Contreras up the near sideline, takes it all the way down, pulls up underneath, and it's swatted out of bag. Contreras had the shot from 15 feet and is pointing at her chest, say, yeah, I know. She tried to get it inside to Kaepernick, swatted out of bounds, and the Lady Raiders would take it out far side front court, well, near side front court, rather. Lady Raiders going left to right, as I call it. They get it inbound to Bogus. Bogus working one-on-one. Ogoyemi decides against it, kicks it out to Contreras. Contreras out high to Kaepernick. Kaepernick looking, now flashing right wing. Bogus, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Bogus is going to drive to the paint, cut up off there. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Davis with it, running to the right elbow, backs up, 16-footer, good. Savannah Davis just ahead of the shot clock. 5-4 Bearcats. Quickly the other way with it. Sam Houston, left elbow all alone, shot by Inman goes in. Uncontested, right at that left elbow. 7-4, 6:30 to play first quarter. Lady Raiders with the ball down by 3. Verhulst out directing traffic. Flashing to the left wing, Contreras. Deep three-pointer, they're good. Lee Company three-pointer by Contreras, and we're tied at 7 apiece. Just walking down and taking a shot at the top of the key, uncontested. It was Inman. That's 2 field goals here, back-to-back possessions, and neither one of them were contested. Contreras left wing with it, runs off a Kaepernick pick, gets downhill, pulls up at the left elbow, back out Kaepernick, deep three-pointer left side, no good. She follows her own shot and puts it back up and in. Fundamental basketball. Kaepernick, the sophomore from St. Petersburg, Russia, followed her on 3, was rewarded with a putback. We're tied at 9. Left wing, shot no good by Inman this time. And Davis pulls the rebound. She's going to walk it up and set up the offense against the man-to-man. 5:30 to play. We're tied at 9 here in the first quarter. Contreras, left wing, flashes, looks for Bogus, nothing there. Running off a Kaepernick pick, bumped and fouled out on the floor by Inman. That is her first and team's first. So, checking in to the lineup, Whitney Dunn returns, and also Annika Corcoran for the Bearcats. And now we're going to have an offensive foul out on the perimeter. That is on Blair Bogus. That is her second. And quickly off the bench, Macy Pfeiffer for Bogus. Bogus in early foul trouble here. Both teams have made 4 of their last 5 field goal attempts. We're tied at 9 apiece. Walking it across the timeline, Kone, she gets past Verhulst, just drives it all the way in. No weak side help. Kone just put her head down, drove it to the rack, and laid it in. She has 4 11-9 Bearcats. Verhulst across the timeline. Contreras now left wing. Pfeiffer thinks about the 3, drives in, has her shot blocked, and going the other way with it, Bearcats. Nikki Dominguez will check in for the Lady Raiders at the next break. The next break should be a timeout. And we have out on the perimeter, pass from Kone, kick by Verhulst. Checking in, Nikki Dominguez, 6'10 freshman, actually 6'11, listed 6'10, out of Spain. Gave some good minutes Thursday night, and 10-plus minutes, 4 points, 3 rebounds. She's in, Kaepernick out. So Davis, Pfeiffer, Verhulst, Contreras, Dominguez on the floor for the Lady Raiders, who trail at 11-9. Bearcats to the right, elbow just all alone. They can let Ogayemi shoot it there. No good. Dominguez with the rebound. Looking for the release, gets it out and then throws it away. It's taken right back again by Contreras. She walks it across the timeline, calls the play. 4:30 to play here, first quarter. Contreras out on the perimeter, kicks it all alone now. Three-pointer, good. Lee Company three-pointer by Macy Pfeiffer. And for the first time, the Lady Raiders lead at 12-11. 4:15 to play. Actually, they led at 2-0. So the Lady Raiders retake the lead at 12-11. Kone out on the perimeter. Verhulst trailing her on her right hip. Flashing out high, Corcoran. Corcoran tries to get past Contreras. Now right wing, short shot by Ogayemi. They're just going to let her shoot. That was about a 12-footer that had no chance of going in. Verhulst with it the other way for the Lady Raiders. You could hear Coach Rick Insel right in front of us here. Verhulst to left wing, Contreras. Contreras running off a Pfeiffer pick, gets downhill. We're going to have an illegal pick on Macy Pfeiffer. That's going to be her first. That is her first and team's third. We have already had the media timeout, which usually comes first break under 5 minutes. However, the media timeout came in the first minute of the game in conjunction with a Sam Houston timeout. Kone running it into the front court. Verhulst with her. Left wing with it, Inman. Inman got away with a walk, no call. Left wing done. Three-pointer misses badly. Does not draw iron. Dominguez hands it off to Verhulst. 12-11, Lady Raiders with the lead and the basketball. 3:20 to play first quarter. Verhulst out deep with Kone on her. Circle right, has her pocket pick by Kone. Kone run it the other way, and Inman follows, puts it up and in. Yet another turnover. Inman has 6, and that is the 5th turnover for the Lady Raiders here. Kaepernick will check in for the Lady Raiders at the next break. 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 13-12, Sam Houston. Dominguez out on the perimeter to Dominguez. Dominguez, triple team there. Inside to Pfeiffer, back door. Finding her was the big girl, Dominguez. Pfeiffer with 5, and MTSU retakes the lead at 14-13, 2:30 to play. Kone now in the front court with it. Out to Inman. Inman with Pfeiffer. Gets into the paint, kicks it out to Dunn. Dunn now right wing. There's only about 3 players that will take shots on this team, and one of them is not Ogayemi, who's going to drive the baseline and have her shot blocked by Dominguez. 2 seconds on the shot clock, and it's going to be out of bounds as Kone tried to drive it, loses the handle. Turnover for Sam Houston. That is their 4th. You got Kaepernick in, Dominguez out, and checking in for the first time, Yuhan Lin for the Lady Raiders, 5'9 freshman out of Taiwan. Last week's Conference USA Freshman of the Week. She's scored double figures off the bench 4 games in a row. Yuhan Lin in the backcourt, floats it over to Davis. Davis right back to Yuhan Lin. They get it into the front court as we approach 2 minutes here first quarter. Lady Raiders by the 1-point lead at 14-13. Yuhan Lin out to Pfeiffer. Even higher, Kaepernick looking inside. Yuhan Lin flashes to the right wing. Looking, still looking. Had Kaepernick, didn't get it to her. Now Yuhan Lin gets downhill, and she's going to be fouled on the drive. That is going to be on Pop's Inman. Pop is what she goes by, Nyla Inman, and her nickname and preferred name is Pop. Well, Pop has 2 fouls and 6 points, and she's going to the bench. Corcoran returns. 1:46 to play. Lady Raiders with the lead and the basketball inbounding underneath their own basket. Davis to trigger. Looking, out deep to Verhulst. And they set it up. Ear. This play is ear. The point to the ear. Okay, let's see what we got. Verhulst running off a Kaepernick pick at the high. Verhulst all the way in. Tries to get it back to Kaepernick, and it's going to be taken away and running the other way with it. And Kone goes to the ground. Ball's on the ground, and we're going to have a jump ball. But yet another turnover for the Lady Raiders. They've committed 6 here in the first quarter. That was a bugaboo Thursday night. They'd gotten out of that. They're averaging 15 a game. They committed 20-plus Thursday night at La Tech. But with the turnover and going the other way with it will be the Lady Raiders. 14-13, 1:20 to play first quarter. Verhulst walks it across the timeline. Coach Matt Insel calling for the play special. Johan Lynn to the left wing. Running off a Pfeiffer pick, right back to Pfeiffer, and it's going to be thrown away. Yet another turnover, and up ahead to Kone, who lays it up and in. 7 turnovers, Kone with 6. And Sam Houston retakes the lead with a minute to play first quarter, 15-14. Sloppy basketball. 7 turnovers. Johan Lynn with it. Pfeiffer now driving, puts it off the glass, in and out, no good. Kone on the rebound. He's going to just walk it up. This team plays helter-skelter. Not quite efficient in the half court. They're actually 9th in the league in points per game at 62. They're 9th in the league in field goal shooting. And driving out and putting up and in over Pfeiffer was done. 17-14. 25 seconds on the clock, so Lady Raiders can hold for the last shot here in the first quarter. Johan Lynn with it. Backing it back out. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Johan Lynn, little floater from 8 feet, misses badly. And the other way with it. At the buzzer to beat it, a three-pointer by Whitney Dunn. And that's how the first quarter concludes. And a bit of a run, a 7-0 run, the last 1:07. MTSU goes to the break on a scoring drought of 2 minutes and 45 seconds. End of 1. Sam Houston 20, MTSU 14. This is the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Hey, Blue Raider fans, have you heard about the MTSU branded debit card from Ascend Federal Credit Union? Use your Ascend MTSU debit card in stores and online or add it to your mobile wallet for the ultimate convenience. Need some cash? Use this card fee-free at thousands of ATMs worldwide. Stop by one of Ascend's 5 Murfreesboro branches or visit ascend.org to learn more. Bank where Blue Raiders belong. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics.
It's basketball season and the crowd is electric. That's where Lightning's locker room on the concourse comes in. Whether you're heading to the game or just repping your squad around campus, we've got the gear to keep your spirit high and your style sharp. Fresh tees, cozy hoodies, rally towels, water bottles, it's all here, ready to power up your game day vibe. Don't get caught without your Lightning pride. Every dunk, every three, every win starts with the right look. Visit Lightning's locker room, where Blue Raider fans gear up for greatness.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS.
Blue Raiders fans, get out of the game with the best home services team in town for your heating, air conditioning, plumbing, electrical, and home improvement needs. Lee Company, the team to call. 615-867-1000, leecompany.com. Not the best of quarters for the Lady Raiders. Sam Houston closes it with a 7-0 run over the last 1:07, a scoring drought for the Lady Raiders of the last 2:45 in that. The notable stat, 7 turnovers leading to 8 points for Sam Houston. MTSU 6 of 12 from the field, 50%, 2 of 4 on threes. Sam Houston 9 of 16 from the field, 56%, 1 of 2 from threes. Rebounds, MTSU with a slight 7-6 edge as well. Foul trouble already is Blair Bogus. She picked up 2 fouls, including 1 in the first minute of the game. 2 fouls for Pop Inman on the other side of the ledger. That closer look brought to you by MTSU, with nearly 200 majors and concentrations for undergrads and more than 100 graduate programs. Middle Tennessee State University has something for everyone, including more than 50 online degrees. You want high-quality, affordable education? It's not too late. Apply. Learn more at mtsu.edu. Lady Raiders, slow start as they did on Thursday night. Dunn, Kone, Ward, Strong, Corcoran, and Ogayemi break the huddle. Lady Raiders will go with Verhulst, Davis, Pfeiffer, Bogus, Contreras, the starting 5. Pfeiffer, rather Bogus in there playing with 2 fouls here to start the second quarter. Kone inbounding it right in front of it here, near side, right wing with it. Guarded by Verhulst now. Ward, Strong with it, cut off by Pfeiffer at the free throw line. Left wing now driving baseline. Dunn has it taken away. Stolen by Bogus. Bogus over to Contreras. 20-14. Lady Raiders trail in with a basketball. Pfeiffer comes out high, and she's going to be fouled as she receives the pass by Ward Strong, her first, team's first here in the first quarter. Checking in the first time for Sam Houston, Alicia Brown, 5'10" junior out of Harlington, Texas, Denver transfer. Contreras inbounding it, front court, far side. Right to Bogus, right back to Contreras. A little two-man game, nothing there. Now trapped in the corner and traveling with the basketball was Contreras. She's trying to get an explanation from the referee, Brian Garland, but turnover nonetheless. 8 for the Lady Raiders. Kone out on the perimeter with Verhulst there. Kicking it out deep to Brown. Brown's going to let one fly, top of the key. It barely, just about got stuck on the back of the rim and then trickled in for 3. 23-14, the 9-point lead, the biggest for Sam Houston. Pfeiffer with it, out deep, over to Bogus, straight away, top of the key. Looking now, she drives on Ogayemi, spins into it, kicks it back out to Pfeiffer, swinging it to Contreras. 8 seconds on the shot clock. They're going to back it out and clear out for Contreras. Contreras is going to let one fly from deep in it. Good. Lee Company three-pointer. Much needed from Contreras. She's got 6, 2 threes. Pulls the Lady Raiders within 6. 8:30 to play, second quarter. Right wing with it, the other end. Brown answering with a 3. All alone out on the perimeter. She's come off the bench and knocked down 2 threes here in this quarter. Back to 9 to lead. 8:20 to play, first half. Pfeiffer with it. She's got a step on her man. Pulls up right. Good. 8-footer. Had the step. Took advantage of it, did Pfeiffer. She's got 7 to lead all scorers. And now in the backcourt, Verhulst is going to pick up a foul guarding Kone. Kone faked one way and went the other. Verhulst didn't take the fake but drew the foul. Verhulst, that is her first, team's first here in the second quarter. And they're resetting the shot clock. 8:12 to play here in the second quarter. 26-19, Sam Houston. Lady Raiders man-to-man. Picking up at half court. Verhulst on Kone. A lot of contact. Verhulst is all over Kone. She's their best player. Now she's just going to let one air ball fly from the three-point wing. Contreras takes it down. She's got Verhulst up ahead. Nice pass, puts it up. No good. May have got away with a foul. MTSU bench looking for the foul. No call. Verhulst missing the layup. The other way with it, Sam Houston. Flashing out high to get it done. Dunning runs to the right elbow. Cut off there. Now deep. Brown with yet another 3. She airballed that one. These 2 threes she's made are the first 2 attempts or threes in conference play, and this is game 5 for Sam Houston. But she came off the bench, knocked down 2. Lady Raiders down by 7 with a basketball. 7:30 to play second quarter. Contreras got a step on block. Now she shoots and gets fouled off that left wing. Just had a step on Brianna Block, who had checked in. So Contreras will go to the free throw line. Lady Raiders conference play, third in the league at 75% shooting as a team. The other end, Sam Houston, the worst free throw shooting team in the league at 12. Elena Contreras is making 83% of her free throws, and she knocks that one in. She just has not had enough attempts. It needs to be 2.5 attempts per game on average to qualify among the league leaders. But she's got 7, -8. She makes both free throws. 26-21. Lady Raiders down. Sam Hughes with the ball. Up ahead, they go to Agayemi. Over the press, she's going to just have an uncontested 4-footer. They just let her alone, and she knocked it down. Now, she's one of those you just let her shoot, but she uncontested from 6 feet. A lot of college players will make that. 3 points for Agayemi. Lead back to 7 with 7 to play in the second quarter. Contreras out front with it. Gets a step on Ward Strong. Left elbow, shoots, barely draws iron. Forced that one. Other way, Dunn. Dunn just brings it all the way down herself. Runs in, and good defense there. Davis forces the turnover, stood her ground. Verhulst is trapped in the backcourt, and she's going to ask for, Coach Rick Ensel's going to ask for a timeout. We'll see if they're going to make that a 30. And this is going to be a media timeout. 6:37 to play first half. The score, Sam Houston 28, MTSU 21. This is the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance are the leading experts in sports medicine and performance, and the team physicians for NFL, college, and high school athletes across Tennessee. TOA offers same-day appointments, walk-ins, and urgent care for acute orthopedic injuries that can't wait. TOA is proud to be the team doctor for Blue Raider Athletics. Having a specialized care team you trust can make all the difference in your athletic journey. To find a TOA location near you, visit TOA.com.
What makes Ford F-Series a leader? They put in the work with outstanding towing and hauling, innovate with smart features like a mobile generator, and dominate the game 48 years straight. That's a tradition of leadership you'll only find in Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks. Available feature. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions. Based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
At State Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto. With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
Dr. Davis Spivey and Murfreesboro Oral Surgery and Implant Center, proud supporters of Blue Raider Athletics for over 25 years. Dr. Spivey has provided the best oral surgical care possible to our community. 6:37 to play, second quarter. Sam Houston is led by as many as 9 in it, leading right now 28-21. The scoreboard update brought to you by Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics. Visit one of their Middle Tennessee branch locations or online at ascend.org. Louisiana Tech at home, 27-20 over WKU. That's midway through the second quarter. New Mexico State up 29-16 over Missouri State. Missouri State 4-0 in conference play, but down by 13 midway through the second quarter. 32-18, Jack State at Kennesaw State in the second quarter, and also UTEP 19 at home against FIU 17. That's also midway through the second quarter. Coming up at 4 o'clock, Liberty at Delaware. MTSU from the field, 8-16, respectable, 50%, 3 of 5 on 3, 60%, but the 8 turnovers have led to 11 points for Sam Houston. Sam Houston still hot. 12-21 for 57% from the field. That includes 3 of 6 on threes. And they've committed 7 turnovers, but the Lady Raiders only have scored 4 off of those. Lady Raiders now with the basketball. Kone just reaching in, and they had to get the ball across the timeline in 2 seconds and just dribbled it because of the timeout. They had not gotten the ball past, so yet another turnover for the Lady Raiders. Kode with it. Out deep, Brown trying to go inside Ogeyemi. Now skipping it out deep to Dunn. Left wing now, three-pointer good by Brown again. Off the bench with 3 threes for 9. The lead is 10. That is Sam Houston's biggest. Verhulst now out on the perimeter. Even deeper to the left wing to Davis. Dunn on her hip. Contreras looks inside for Bogus. Nothing happening there. Now Pfeiffer all alone. Top of the key 3. No good. Verhulst with a long rebound, and the Lady Raiders set it up. Contreras looks back court to the bench. Gets the play. Both teams man-to-man. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Rick Insel out near close to midcourt with watching this offensive possession. Pfeiffer now left elbow with 15 foot. No good. Had a good look. Did Pfeiffer. Couldn't get it to fall. The other way with it quickly is Kone. She's going to be cut off by Verhulst, so she circles back out, running off a pick. Kone, left wing, Dunn working inside, cut off. Now left elbow all alone. Ogeyemi knocks it down. She has 5, and the lead has gone to 12. And in the back court, we're going to have Kone all over Verhulst. And Kone, that is her first, team's third here. Corcoran returns for the Bearcats. Full court man-to-man pressure. Lady Raiders will bring it the length. Down by 12, 5:10 to play second quarter. Gets it into Verhulst, and she's just going to trot it across the timeline. Kone picking her up there. Gets it into the offense. Left elbow high is Bogus. Bogus circling around, and she's run over by Kone, and that's going to be 2 on Kone, their leader. Second there on Kone, 4 on the team. And Kone to the bench. Check it in is Asia Ward-Strong. Now Kone, their leading scorer. Leads the league in assists, leads the league in steals. His team leads the league in steals. Now they go under off the inbound play. Nice. Pfeiffer finds Bogus on the backside of the net, and Bogus lays it up and in. That's her first 2 for Blair Bogus, 33-23. Sam Houston with the ball and the lead. And getting away with a double dribble was done on this end. I guess you heard the coach's bench. Now it's going to be off of, and Rick Insel on getting his money's worth on. Yeah, he didn't see it. Brian Garland, the referee, getting an earful from Rick Insel. Obvious double dribble missed by the crew. Left wing now, Corcoran drives the baseline, puts up a wild shot. No good. Down to the ground she goes. Other way with it. Lady Raiders have some numbers. Davis, right wing. Circling back out to Verhulst, and the Lady Raiders set it up. Calling for motion. Coach Rick Insel standing right in front of us. Davis left wing, good. Lee Company three-pointer, bottom of the basket that time for Davis. She's got 5. The lead is 7. Sam Houston with the basketball, 4 to go. And we're going to have a 30-second timeout. And right here, it's going to be a 30-second timeout called by Sam Houston coach Rayvon Johnson. Well, usually we would inviting you to join us on Monday night at 6 o'clock for the Coach Rick Insel live radio show from the Boulevard Bar and Grill there at 2154 Middle Tennessee Boulevard, and hang out for the Coach Dick McDevitt show as well, hosted by the voice of the Blue Raiders, Chip Walters. However, you've got a reason to go see Jeff Nebel and the crew over there. Championship game Monday night, and then after that we will have 6 straight Monday nights of Rick Insel live. So obviously plan on being there in those. And hey, great place to watch championship game Monday night at the Boulevard Bar and Grill. Get you some of those Brussels sprouts, those appetizers. Man, sriracha Brussels sprouts. Sam Houston inbounding it near side front court. 4 to play here in the first half. Sam Houston with the ball and the lead. outside, deep Brown. Brown works on Pfeiffer, and she's going to be bumped by Pfeiffer. Not much there, but they will get Pfeiffer for her second. And teams second. Not much on that one. Rick Insel not happy with that one, expressing that opinion. Bearcats inbounds. Yeah, very physical basketball. To call that one a little ticky-tack. Now left wing, Dunn drives it, takes it all the way in. She's going to be called for charging. Standing her ground and drawing the charge was Savannah Davis for Dunn. That is her first foul, team's fifth. So the rest of this quarter, the Lady Raiders will be in the double bonus, down by 7. Full court, man-to-man pressure. Trapped is Verhulst. Up ahead, Contreras. Now 3-on-2. Right wing, Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer drives to the right elbow. Little bunny hop with it, no good. And it's going to go out of bounds on the Lady Raiders. Lady Raiders really having trouble sustaining anything offensively. Bring it the other way. Corcoran across the timeline, greeted by Verhulst down the perimeter. Corcoran runs, skips it out deep to Brown. Brown toward Strong. Now left wing with it and circling it out high is Brown. Ogayemi, they're going to give her that at the top of the key. She doesn't take it, hands it off to Corcoran. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Corcoran, left elbow, 15-footer short. No good. Bogus clears. Strong rebound by Blair Bogus. Hands it over to Pfeiffer, then to Verhulst across the timeline. 3 minutes to play, second quarter. Lady Raiders down by 7, 33-26. Contreras on the left wing, circling out high. Bump there, no call. Davis now left wing, looking for Bogus, nothing there. Pfeiffer, 10 seconds on the shot clock. And even deeper, they get it to Contreras. Contreras, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Gets it to the right side, 18-footer, no good. Keeps her own rebound alive to Bogus. Bogus inside. We're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow. MTSU. MTSU will inbound it underneath its own basket. 2:35 to play. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Davis will trigger. Looking. They get it inside to Pfeiffer, who puts it up and in. Pfeiffer off an inside pick from Bogus. Davis finds her. Pfeiffer with 9. And that 12-point lead down to 5 right now. Corcoran drives all the way in, travel with the basketball. Cut off. Verhulst had her on her hip. Bogus stepped up to trap, and the turnover. And quickly off the bench for Corcoran was Brianna Block. That's 8 turnovers. MTSU on a 7-0 run here the last 34, and Sam Houston's gone 3 minutes without scoring. Lady Raiders down by 5 can make it a one-possession game on this trip. 2:10. The play call is Utah. Contreras out on the perimeter, bumped by Ogayemi. That is her second. And going to the free throw line for 2 free throws will be Elena Contreras. 5'6" senior out of Minneapolis, University of Missouri, Kansas City, earlier this season. Scored her 1,000th point in Division I. Now, most of those at UMKC, but really a nice touch for the Lady Raiders. And AD Chris Massaro, Rick Insel, to present her with a token of the achievement before the last home game. Contreras makes the first free throw. She's got 9. MTSU, the best free throw shooting team in the league, well, actually third at 75%. As Contreras makes both, she's got 10, first player either side to get to double figures. Now trapped out in the side, and we're going to have a timeout, quick timeout called by Rayvon Justice, as there was a trap in the backcourt that time by Pfeiffer and Verhulst. And so it's going to be a 30-second or a media. We've had some discussion about that. So this is a 30-second timeout. Well, coming up, the halftime show, Murfreesboro Medical Clinic and Surgery Center will get you all the stats, obviously, and what happened here in the first half. Take a look at what's going on around Conference USA as well. Well, MTSU got down by 12. They are now on a 9-0 run over the last 2:51. Sam Houston on a scoring drought of 3 minutes and 13 seconds. Thus, the 12-point lead is evaporated. It is now a one-possession game. The Lady Raiders getting their footing here. 2:03 to play, second quarter. Sam Houston will inbound it at midcourt, far side, going left to right as we call it. here in the first half. Brianna Block out on the perimeter. She's got Verhulst with her, still with her, running along the baseline, and she just puts up a wild shot that time. Pfeiffer came over and helped, and wouldn't you know it, he goes right back to Brown, who gets the foul. Good defense, but not rewarded that time. The ball trickles. Foul's going to be on Davis, her first, team's third, but going to the free throw line for 2 will be Alicia Brown. Kaylee Carr off the bench, a 5'10 freshman out of Oxford, Mississippi, making her first appearance for the Bearcats. Brown, free throw, too hard. This is the worst shooting free throw team in the league, 59% as a team. Brown's made 3 3-pointers. Second free throw, it's good. She's got 10 off the bench. 34-30. 1:45 to play here in the second quarter. Verhulst behind the back dribble to get across the timeline. Bogus flashes out deep left wing. Picks away from the basketball. Bogus is just going to take it herself. Kicks it to Pfeiffer. Wanted to go right back to Bogus. Nothing doing. Now Pfeiffer takes it, puts it up. Too strong, but she's going to draw the foul. And it's going to be on Ogayemi. That is her third. And going to the free throw line. Let me see if that is her second or third. Just her second foul. But at the free throw line, Macy Pfeiffer, first free throw good. 6'1 freshman out of New Albany, Mississippi, now in double figures with 10 points. 75% free throw shooter is Pfeiffer. Career highs of 20 points and 10 rebounds came earlier this year against Southern Indiana. Second free throw good again. She's got 11, and that pulls the Lady Raiders within 2, 34-32. 11-1 run for the Lady Raiders here to close the half. We'll see what is going on. On the other end, Dunn driving into the paint. Deep three-pointer left wing, good. Asia Ward-Strong ends that 11-1 run. That was the first field goal in 3 minutes and 46 seconds for the Bearcats, who lead it 36-32, 1 minute to play here in the first half. Contreras flashing high. Pfeiffer inside, who had the step. Bogus misses the bunny inside. And that reaction coming from Rick Insel right in front of me with the missed layup by Bogus. On the other end, Carr makes them pay by banking in one from the right wing. 38-32 with 40 seconds to play. About a 10-second differential, game clock to shot clock. Utah is the play. Davis now runs in the left elbow, pulls up from 12 feet, no good. Sam Houston clears, 20 seconds to go, and the Bearcats can go for the last shot if they care to. 15 seconds to play. Lady Raiders, and they're asking for a palming of the basketball. And Carr's going to drive, skips it out deep. Driving it is Brown. Brown cut off, and a shot is blocked, and that is going to be the first half. Not the best of starts, but the Lady Raiders close strong. Got a 12-point lead down to 2 points, but pushing it the other way to have a 6-point lead at halftime to Sam Houston Bearcats. Well, coming up, it is the Murfreesboro Medical Clinic and Surgery Center halftime show. Get your stats individual and team-wise. We'll check out what's going on with the Descend Federal Credit Union scoreboard from around Conference USA. But at the half, the score, Sam Houston 38, MTSU 32. This is the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Hey, Blue Raider fans, have you heard about the MTSU branded debit card from Ascend Federal Credit Union? Use your Ascend MTSU debit card in stores and online, or add it to your mobile wallet for the ultimate convenience. Need some cash? Use this card fee-free at thousands of ATMs worldwide. Stop by one of Ascend's 5 Murfreesboro branches or visit ascend.org to learn more. Bank where Blue Raiders belong. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider athletics.
Bring your game day style courtside with a stop at Lightning's Locker Room on the concourse. From bold new drops to timeless campus classics, we've got everything you need to turn heads from class to tip-off. Whether you're rocking a hoodie in the student section or sporting a tee around town, your look says it loud. You're here for the wins, the energy, and the tradition. So step up your style and your spirit, because at Lightning's Locker Room, the season never slows down, And every fan plays a part in the hype. Let's make every day feel like game day.
Roscoe Brown's proud to be a longtime supporter of MTSU athletics and your locally owned HVAC and plumbing company. For over 85 years, Roscoe Brown has been the trusted name for heating, cooling, and plumbing for Middle Tennessee homeowners and businesses. Call 888-MY-ROSCOE to schedule your HVAC or plumbing service today. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Roscoe Brown. People you know, a name you trust. Go Blue Raiders.
Roscoe Brown.
RoscoeBrown.com.
Looking for something to take your mind off this traffic? How about a true story of instant success? Did you hear about the two friends who went grocery shopping in Ashland City and picked up everything on their list plus $75,000? Or the one where a truck driver made a last-minute stop off Interstate 40 and drove off with a cool $1 million? All their lives changed in an instant, and yours could too. So stop by your local retailer for your chance with instant games from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing, life-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
It's never lost on Window World that your home is your largest physical investment. Window World's integrity can be noticed from your very first moment of contact. The clean, professional installation of premium windows, siding, doors, and more are designed to last while leaving your home looking amazing. Window World and their lifetime warranty will always be there when it really matters. They're America's most trusted remodeling and a proud partner of Middle Tennessee State University Athletics because the difference is integrity and always in the detail.
The MTSU Alumni Association is proud of its more than 155,000 living alumni who are leading, teaching, entertaining, researching, flying, farming, nursing, and more worldwide. Every Blue Raider accomplishment adds value to your degree. Are you connected to the MTSU National Alumni Association? Visit mtalumni.com to share what you're doing, update your information, and see how you can be involved and informed. You can also follow us on Facebook, X, and Instagram.
Rutherford County's MTSU station, News Radio WGNS.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic and Surgery Center halftime show. Oh, by the way, Blue Raider basketball fans, there is still, you're interested in bringing a group to a game this season, maybe a youth sports team, your church family, or a group of colleagues. No better way to enjoy a game in the Murphy Center than with a group of friends. Tickets currently on sale at a special rate of $10. For groups of 20 or more and can include experiences like the High Five Tunnel or Bench Kids. To secure your block of seats, call the group sales department, 615-904-8082. Slow start for the Lady Raiders here. 8 turnovers in the first quarter, and certainly points off those turnovers a big part in this lead. The biggest lead of the game was by 12 at 5:17 to play in the second quarter. Sam Houston there. MTSU did lead early 2-0 with that, but the points off turnovers a big factor here. As a matter of fact, the turnovers, 9 of them from MTSU, so they did settle that number down in the second quarter, but for the half, points off turnovers, 14-6 edge for Sam Houston. Team-wise, shooting hadn't necessarily been the problem. For the half, 11 of 25, 44%, 4 of 7 on threes, 57%, made all 6 free throws. Sam Houston, 16 of 29, 55%, 4 of 7 on threes, 57%, free throws 2 of 4, 50%. And that 55% field goal shooting is sort of disparate from what this team has done. Coming into this game, they were 9th in the league in field goal percentage at 40%. But in that half, 16 to 29 for 55%. Leading the way for the Lady Raiders with 11 points, Macy Pfeiffer, 4 for 9 from the field, 0 for 1 on the threes. Had no rebounds, a couple fouls. As a matter of fact, 2 fouls for her and 2 for, on the foul trouble, you have Contreras, Bogus with 2 and Pfeiffer with 2. Other than Pfeiffer, double-figure scorer, Alana Contreras with 10, 2 for 4 from the field, and also the scoring drops off from there. Savannah Davis, 5, Kirsten Verhulst with 2, Blair Bogus with 2, Stacy Kaepernick off the bench with 2, playing and not scoring, Nikki Dominguez and Yuhan Lin. Sam Houston off the bench, Alacia Brown led the way with 10 points, 3 of 5 on threes in that scoring, but the only Bearcat in double figures, 6 for Pop Inman, and their leader Fonte Kone with 6, 5 each for Whitney Dunn and Deborah Obagayami. 4 points for Asia Ward-Strong, 2 for Kaylee Carr, playing and not scoring, Annika Corcoran and Brianna Block. As mentioned, points off turnovers, 14-6 edge for Sam Houston. Points in the paint, MTSU 12-10 leader there. Fast break points, Sam Houston 8, MTSU none. That was very similar to what happened to Louisiana Tech. Very little production off of fast break points. Bench scoring, certainly led by Alacia Brown's 10. The edge, big time for Sam Houston, 12-2. Once again, the biggest lead was 12 at 5:17 to play in the second quarter by Sam Houston. They went on a 9. Their best scoring run was 10 points, and the best scoring run for the Lady Raiders was a 9 run there in the second quarter. They did pull it within 2, but a little late surge, and the Lady Raiders go the last 2 minutes and 32 seconds with no field goals, and that brings us to the half with the score. It is 38-32. Sam Houston leading the Lady Raiders. Still to come on the halftime show, we'll get you a Ascend Federal Credit Union scoreboard update. Check out what's going on in Conference USA. This is the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic is proud to be the official medical group of MTSU Athletics. We all win big when we work as a team for better health. Just like MTSU's athletes and coaches, our healthcare professionals work tirelessly to make our community proud. At MMC, we really are true blue. MTSU is our hometown team, and your health is our mission. Visit mmclinic.com or call us at 615-893-4480.
Hey, Blue Raider fans, have you heard about the MTSU branded debit card from Ascend Federal Credit Union? Use your Ascend MTSU debit card in stores and online, or add it to your mobile wallet for the ultimate convenience. Need some cash? Use this card fee-free at thousands of ATMs worldwide. Stop by one of Ascend's 5 Murfreesboro branches or visit ascend.org to learn more. Bank where Blue Raiders belong. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics.
With the game on the line and the shot clock winding down, the Blue Raiders pass the ball to the most proven player on the floor to make the game winner. As the Nashville area's proven John Deere equipment dealer and proud sponsor of Middle Tennessee basketball, Tri-Green Equipment is wide open and ready to make the game-winning play for your property season after season. Stop by in-store today or visit us online at trigreen.com. Go Blue Raiders.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big...
Can we do a legal ID after this break?
...biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
Plan ahead and plan for success. Put Lee Company on your team for all your facility and home maintenance needs. They are proud to be an official partner of the MTSU Blue Raiders and have serviced homes and businesses for more than 80 years. For the very best heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical services, call Lee Company at 615-867-1000 or visit them at leecompany.com.
The Blue Raiders play here. News Radio WGNS.
On with the Murfreesboro Medical Clinic and Surgery Center halftime show. But before we do, let's take a break for station identifications on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
The flagship station for Middle Tennessee sports, WGNS. Murfreesboro, Smyrna. The Blue Raiders play here.
Scoreboard update brought to you by Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics. Visit one of their Middle Tennessee branch locations or online at ascend.org. Elsewhere in the league, Louisiana Tech over at Ruston, 41-24 over Western Kentucky. That is at the half. New Mexico State 38, Missouri State 4-0. Missouri State down by 11, 38-27. That's early in the second half. Jacksonville State at Kennesaw State up 37-24. That is early in the second half. And also Florida National at halftime, 30-26 at UTEP. And tipping off at 4 o'clock, Liberty in Delaware. And also get over to Murphy Center this afternoon, 5 o'clock. Missouri State is in town. Coach Dick McDevitt and his squad. If you're not there, listen to it on the Blue Raider Network with the voice of the Blue Raiders, Chip Walters. 4:30, the pregame tip-off at 5 o'clock. Well, that's going to wrap up the halftime show. Second half coming up with the score. Sam Houston 38, MTSU 32. This is the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
At State Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto. With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
The MTSU Alumni Association is proud of its more than 155,000 living alumni who are leading, teaching, entertaining, researching, flying, farming, nursing, and more worldwide. Every Blue Raider accomplishment adds value to your degree. Are you connected to the MTSU National Alumni Association? Visit mtalumni.com to share what you're doing, update your information, and see how you can be involved and informed. You can also follow us on Facebook, X, and Instagram.
It's never lost on Window World that your home is your largest physical investment. Window World's integrity can be noticed from your very first moment of contact. The clean, professional installation of premium windows, siding, doors, and more are designed to last while leaving your home looking amazing. Window World and their lifetime warranty will always be there when it really matters. They're America's most trusted remodeler and a proud partner of Middle Tennessee State University Athletics because the difference is integrity and always in the detail.
What makes Ford F-Series a leader? They put in the work with outstanding towing and hauling, innovate with smart features like a mobile generator, and dominate the game 48 years straight. That's a tradition of leadership you'll only find in Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks. Available feature. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions. Based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
We can get surprisingly great rates on auto and renter's insurance at State Farm. Hello, I'm State Farm agent Deb Insel, and we're your one-stop shop for protecting your car and your stuff for a surprisingly great rate. So stop looking around. Team Insel is ready to help. Call 931-684-5274 for your surprisingly great auto and renter's rate today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports. Lady Raider basketball continues in just moments with the second half of today's game. With the call, here's Greg Poe.
Lady Raiders trailed by as many as 12, cut it to 2. And here's we start the second half, trailing at 38-32 at Sam Houston. Sam Houston will be going right to left, as we call it here in the second half. Left to right will be the Lady Raiders, who put their starting lineup back out to start the third quarter. Contreras, Verholz, Bogus, Davis, and Pfeiffer. Sam Houston with the basketball into the front court with a deep three-pointer to start it. Was Whitney Dunn. Set play And Dunn off the left wing drops in, and now we're going to have Verhulst trapped in the backcourt. Is going to turn it over, traveling with a basketball. Trapped there and traveled. Yet another turnover. That is 10 for the Lady Raiders. We played 30 seconds here. Inside, they go to Inman. Inman, shot blocked by Pfeiffer. Over to Contreras. Contreras bringing it up. Bearcats are back. Contreras has got a step, however. Backs it back out. Looks, skips pass to Verhulst. Swings it down to Pfeiffer on the baseline. Had Bogus. Didn't get her. And now they set it up. Verhulst with it out on the perimeter. Rolling off a high pick. Spins out of it. Looking inside for Bogus. Goes there. Puts it up and in. Assist to Verhulst. Bogus with 4 points. 41-34. We played a minute. Sam Houston with the lead and the basketball here in the third quarter. Kone out on the perimeter with Verhulst. She runs inside, cut off by Bogus. Now with it, Inman. Inman inside to Yogiami, and she's going to be fouled inside. And that is going to be on, I think it's going to be on Bogus. We'll see. If so, that's her third. Trying to see if it was before the shot or if it's not, but it is going to be on Bogus. Bogus, her first here in the third quarter. Sam Houston inbounding it underneath its own basket. Out deep with it is Dunn. Lady Raiders man-to-man. Right wing with it now, Ogiyemi. Out high to Dunn. Dunn fakes, puts the dribble down. Pfeiffer cuts it up. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Kone gets downhill, cut off by Bogus. Now at the shot clock to beat it. Shot no good by Dunn, and clearing the board is Bogus. Good defensive possession. Now trapped in the backcourt is Bogus, and she's going to bounce it off a player, puts it up and in. She tried to bounce it off a player to go out of bounds. It went right to Asia Ward-Strong and laid it up and in. 43-34, but quickly on the other win with it, they get inside to Bogus. Puts it up and in. She's got 6. 2 minutes into the third quarter, Lady Raiders down by 7. Houston in the front court with it. Circling left side, Inman. Inman looking, still looking. Out deep to Kone. Kone with Verhulst on her. Kone just standing, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Asking for a pick is Kone. She splits a theme, and then Verhulst nearly takes it away. Goes to Ogiyemi. She's going to have it taken away by Contreras. On the way, 2-on-1. Contreras lays it up and short with the shot. Falls it on. Good. Contreras sort of short-armed the first attempt, followed her own, put it up and in. She's got a dozen. Sam Houston up by 5 with the ball. 7:15 to play, third quarter. Along the baseline, Inman. She's cut off by Pfeiffer. Ogiyemi's going to let one fly there at the left elbow. Good. Ogiyemi with 7. The lead back to 7, 45-38. 7 minutes to play, third quarter. Verhulst, right wing with it, Contreras. Contreras flashing out Davis. Out high, runs off a Pfeiffer pick down the left side, cut off there. Skips it out deep to Pfeiffer, who's all alone. Then gives it up for Contreras, who knocks down a 3. Lee Company three-pointer. Extra pass from Pfeiffer. Contreras with 15. Within 4 are the Lady Raiders. Kone drives it all the way on the baseline. She's going to be stepping out of bounds. In for the Bearcats. Brown, and to the bench, Inman. Full court man-to-man pressure by the Bearcats. Lady Raiders with the ball, trailing at 45-41 with 6:30 to play here in the third quarter. Contreras across the timeline with it. Circles around to the left side with it. That's to set up a pick. Ward all over, no call. Inside they go to Bogus. Bogus has a step inside, turns to the paint, and she's going to be called for a double dribble. Lost the handle. They got the double dribble. That's a dozen turnovers. And 16 points off turnovers for Sam Houston, who leads it 45-41. And then we're going to have Kone picking up a charge. Good job. Out on the perimeter, Verhulst sort of baited her and then let her drive right into the middle of her chest. So good defense for Verhulst, the freshman. And on Kone, their leader, that's foul number 3. First here in the third quarter. Davis inbounds it to Verhulst in the backcourt. Right in front of me, Rick Insel calling for play number 2. Verhulst off the left side with it, setting up a pick high for Pfeiffer. She spins and out, comes back around it to the right side. Backing it back out. 6 minutes to play. Third quarter. Verhulst with a step, gets in, cut off, finds underneath Pfeiffer, who puts it up and in. Verhulst drew the man, and then Pfeiffer, the recipient of the pass, she's got 13, and the Lady Raiders have pulled it within 2. Out on the wing, nearly walking to the basketball was Brown. Dunn lets one fly deep, no good, and coming down with it and saving it in was Bogus to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer up ahead and nearly throwing it away. Pfeiffer, bad decision there. Had a chance to either tie it or take the lead, but the other way off the turnover, Sam Houston, they're going to put up a wild shot. It's going to be blocked out of bounds by Davis. Lady Raiders with the turnover there, down by 2. As mentioned, had a chance to tie it or take the lead. Trailed by as many as a dozen in that second quarter. Lady Raiders have made their last 3 field goal attempts. Dunn out deep. Ogiyami just pushes Boggett off, guts the shot up, and Boggett is going to foul her on the shot. Actually, it's going to be the reach-in on Contreras. Her first and team second. They go to the free throw line is Deborah Ogiyemi from Waterford, Ireland. Texas, Rio Grande Valley transfer. Free throws good. She's got 8. As mentioned earlier, this is the worst free throw shooting team in the league. Came into this game shooting 59% as a team. Ogiyemi, second shot, it's good again, of course. She's got 9, 47-43. Lady Raiders trail by 4 with the basketball. Verhulst patting her head across the timeline to set up the play. Right wing flashing out to get it is Bogus. Coming off a pick high, inside was Contreras, didn't get her. Davis now out high, left wing to Verhulst. Looking for Bogus inside. Contreras off a high pick, out deep 3. Lee Company three-pointer for Elena Contreras. She's got 18, and the Lady Raiders have pulled within 1, 47-46. 4:40 to play here, third quarter. Kone out on the perimeter. Verhulst with her. Sort of directing her which way she wants her to go is Verhulst. Out deep now, Dunn. And gets away with the charge, no call. Follows her own shot, no good again, and it's going to be off Lady Raiders, and Sam Houston will inbound it underneath its own basket. Timeout on the floor. We're going to take one as well. Lady Raiders on a run, 4 straight field goals made in 4 attempts, and Sam Houston's gone 2 minutes and 46 seconds without scoring, which brings us to the score with 4:28 to play, third quarter. Sam Houston 47, MTSU 46. This is the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
What makes Ford F-Series a leader? They put in the work with outstanding towing and hauling, innovate with smart features like a mobile generator, and dominate the game 48 years straight. That's a tradition of leadership you'll only find in Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks. Available feature. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions. Based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
You've changed thousands of diapers, cut off hundreds of crusts, played hours of peekaboo and duck, duck, goose because you do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. Hello, I'm State Farm Agent Deb Insel, and I can help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic is proud to be the official medical group of MTSU Athletics. We all win big when we work as a team for better health. Just like MTSU's athletes and coaches, our healthcare professionals work tirelessly to make our community proud. At MMC, we really are true blue. MTSU is our hometown team, and your health is our mission. Visit mmclinic.com or call us at 615-893-4480.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.
Advance Energy delighted to sponsor the Blue Raiders and fuel homes and businesses in Middle Tennessee with affordable, efficient, and reliable natural gas. For today and generations to come, natural gas is the smart choice for fueling our energy future. Lady Raiders have made 4 of 4 on their last 4 field goal attempts. Meanwhile, Sam Houston has missed its last 4 field goal attempts and hadn't made a field goal in the last 2 minutes and 46 seconds. And the Lady Raiders have outscored the Bearcats 14-9 here in the third quarter, trailing at 47-46 with 4:20 to play in the stanza. Foul trouble. Blair Bogus has 3 for the Lady Raiders, 2 for Macy Pfeiffer. The leader on the other side, Fonta Kone, with 3, and 2 each for Ward Strong, Ogayemi, and Inman. Sam Houston will inbound it underneath its own basket, breaking the huddle for the Lady Raiders. Their starters, Davis, Verhulst, Pfeiffer, Bogus, and Contreras. Triggering it, Kone underneath the Sam Houston basket. Looking, still looking, out deep. He goes to Ward Strong, rather. Kone out on the perimeter, running off a pick to the right side, gives it right back to Dunn, nearly taken away by Bogus. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Kone thought about a deep 3. Verhulst is on her, now left wing, and launching a deep 3. Barely drawing iron. Verhulst with the rebound and coming up the other way. Lady Raiders to have a chance for their first lead. Pfeiffer inside, gave up a layup to Bogus, but Davis right wing, good. The Lee Company three-pointer by Savannah Davis, and first time since it was 2-0. Lady Raiders lead at 49-47. 3:45 to play here, third quarter. Outscoring Sam Houston 17-9 so far in it. Left elbow done, no good. Shot comes down. Davis had a good look at the left elbow, couldn't get it to fall. Lady Raiders walking it up, trying to add to that lead. 6-0 run the last minute. The 2-point lead, trying to make it a 2-possession game here. Verhulst spins out of a pick from Pfeiffer. Skip pass to Davis. Davis, well, they're going to give her the drive to the basket. She's going to take it as a shot block. And up ahead, it's going to go to Ogayemi. It was going to be 1-on-2. She wisely backs it out, hands it to Kone. Kone off the right side as we approach 3 minutes in the third quarter. She's trapped along the baseline now. Is Kone trapped and the steal. Contreras, good job trapping along the baseline by Davis and Verhulst, causing the turnover. Contreras gets the credit for the steal. Verhulst, right wing, Bogus had a 3, nothing. Back door underneath, putting it up and in. Verhulst on the back door, finding her was Bogus. Verhulst with 4, 51-47. Lady Raiders on an 8-0 run, making 5 of their last 6. 6 of their last 7. Now along the baseline with it, reverse layup, good along the baseline, done. That ends a scoring drought of 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Sam Houston still only made 2 of its last 10 field goal attempts. Lady Raiders with a 2-point lead in the basketball. 2:20 to play third quarter. Contreras up and under, pulls back out of an 18-footer. Now Pfeiffer gets it, spins to the middle, puts it up in. Strong boo by Macy Pfeiffer. She's got 15. Lady Raiders back by 4 as we approach 2 minutes to play third quarter. Inman with it. They're just going to let her shoot a 3 on the left wing, and she knocks it down. She has 9. That pulls, actually they're going to give her a 2 on that one. So it's 53-51. Contreras bakes the presser all alone. Right wing, Pfeiffer short. Had a good look with it. Couldn't get it to fall. Kone quickly the other way for the Bearcats. Circles around the left side. They go inside to Inman. And it's going to be a traveling as she handed it off to Ogayemi. Turnover, that is 14 for Sam Houston. Annika Corcoran checking in. And out goes Dunn for the Bearcats. 1:34 to play, third quarter. Lady Raiders by 2, 53-51. Full court man-to-man pressure. They get it into Contreras. And you can hear Coach Rick right in front of me. Call him the Utah play, not Peyton Manning. Contreras now went the other way on a pick and got a nice shot out of it. Faked as she was going to use the pick, went to the left, pulls up from 12. She's got 20. The lead is 4. 55-51, 1:10 to play third quarter. Kone inside, a lot of bumping inside, and they're going to call Bogus. And that's 4 on Bogus. And it's going to be Stacy Kaepernick up off the bench for the Lady Raiders. Yeah, Blair Bogus with 4 fouls, and she heads to the bench, 1:08 to play third quarter. Pfeiffer with 2, and that's the only one with more than 1 other than Bogus for the Lady Raiders. Kone inbounding it, Sam Houston underneath its own basket. Looking, Kone still looking, goes out deep to Inman. Inman hands it over to Corcoran. Corcoran sets up against that Lady Raiders man-to-man. Coming to get it, Kone didn't get out of it. Over to Inman. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Corcoran cut off, backs it back out. Inman deep three-pointer. Well, thought about it, then gets up under drives and puts it up off the glass, and it's going to be fouled on the shot by Kaepernick. Her first, team's fourth rather. To the free throw line, Pop Inman. Tyler, Texas, Kilgore College transfer. Free throw, first one's good. She's got 10, 55-52. Lady Raiders with 50 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Inman, second good as well. Full court pressure, no trouble with it as Davis crosses the timeline. Coach Rick Hensel calls Utah. Davis out high to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer circles the left side, coming to get it Contreras. Right back to Pfeiffer, and she traveled with the basketball. Had the shot, then saw Kaepernick open, and in that indecision, walk with a basketball. Yet another turnover. That's just 13. That's after 8 in the first quarter. They had sort of got that fixed. But anyway, now 22 seconds on the shot clock, 25 on the game, about a 3-second differential with it. Inside they go to Agiyemi, and Agiyemi is going to be fouled on the way up by Kaepernick. That is her second, team's 5th, with 19 seconds to play here in the third quarter. MTSU has made 8 of its last 10 field goal attempts, but a couple turnovers here has not allowed them to stretch this modest lead of 2, 55-53, with 19 seconds to play third quarter. Deborah Ogiyemi out of Ireland. Free throw, good. She's got 10. Averages 15, and her 9 rebounds per game, not only team lead, third best in the league. Second free throw is good again. She's got 11, and we're tied at 55. 15 seconds to play in the third quarter. Lady Raiders can hold for the last shot. Out to Pfeiffer. Verhulst may have got away with a walk out on the perimeter. Now to Davis. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound, and it's going to come off Sam Houston. So Lady Raiders will have 3.2 seconds to inbound it from the near side, right from the corner. And it is going to be, it's going to be near side, inbounding it. Well, no, it's going to be along the baseline. Contreras to trigger, gets it into Kaepernick. Right back to Contreras. Three-pointer, had the good look on the out-of-bounds play and couldn't get it to fall. We played 3 quarters, and we're all knotted up, headed to the fourth. The score, MTSU 55, Sam Houston 55. Fourth quarter coming up right here on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Roscoe Brown's proud to be a longtime supporter of MTSU athletics and your locally owned HVAC and plumbing company. For over 85 years, Roscoe Brown has been the trusted name for heating, cooling, and plumbing for Middle Tennessee homeowners and businesses. Call 888-MY-ROSCOE to schedule your HVAC or plumbing service today. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Roscoe Brown. People you know, a name you trust. Go Blue Raiders.
Roscoe Brown. RoscoeBrown.com.
It's never lost on Window World that your home is your largest physical investment. Window World's integrity can be noticed from your very first moment of contact. The clean, professional installation of premium windows, siding, doors, and more are designed to last while leaving your home looking amazing. Window World and their lifetime warranty will always be there when it really matters. They're America's most trusted remodeler and a proud partner of Middle Tennessee State University Athletics because the difference is integrity and always in the detail.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic and Surgery Center, the official medical group of MTSU Athletics, proudly keeping Murfreesboro healthy since 1949. Slow start here today for the Lady Raiders at Sam Houston. They got down by as many as 12 in that second quarter, battled back to trail by 6 at halftime, 38-32, and then went on a run, 11-1 run, as a matter of fact, to pull that from a deficit. They actually led by 4 on several occasions there late in the third quarter. But as we head to the fourth, the score is 55-55. Lady Raiders outscoring the Bearcats 23-17 in that quarter. Foul trouble, well, most notable, Blair Bogus with 4 for the Lady Raiders, 2 apiece, Macy Pfeiffer and Stacy Kaepernick. On the other side, 3 fouls by the best player on the other side, Sam Houston's Fonte Kone, with 3 fouls, 2 each for Ogayemi and Inman. Verhulst, Davis, Pfeiffer, Bogus, and Contreras, the starters, will lead off the fourth for the Lady Raiders. Ditto the starters on the other side as well. Kone, Ward, Strong, Ogayemi, Inman, and Dunn. As the Lady Raiders will have the basketball to start the fourth quarter. 55-55. And waiting on the media timeout. Rebounds are even at 20 apiece here today. Pfeiffer on the inbound plays has Bogus, and up and into her, and it's going to be taken away. Had her posted up, couldn't get it to her the other way after the turnover. And the steal, Kone out deep with it. Inside to Inman. Gets it over to Dunn. Dunn flashing right side, Wardstrong. Back to Inman at the top of the key. Working on Bogus. Puts a shot up, and it's going to be Pfeiffer, rather, drawing the foul. And that's going to be her third. And her third, team's first here in the quarter. And going to the free throw line will be Nyla Inman. She goes by Pop. That's her preferred name, Pop, P-O-P. 6-foot senior out of Tyler, Texas. Kilgore College transfer, has 11 here. First free throw off right. Came into this game as a 53% free throw shooter. 55-55. We played 27 seconds here in the fourth quarter. Second free throw's good this time. Inman with a dozen, and the Bearcats retake the lead. The play is Utah. Verhulst off a high pick from Bogus, spins out of it. Verhulst gets downhill. They got away with a walk and saving it, but not before it went out of bounds. Verhulst drove, got trapped. Shot was not what was needed, quite frankly, right there. So yet another turnover for the Lady Raiders. 15 for the game. Kone with it out on the perimeter for the Bearcats, who lead it by 1 with the basketball. We played a minute here in the fourth quarter. Left wing Dunn, cut off by Davis. Out deep with it, Inman. She thought about the 3. Better of it to the right side, Kone. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Ward working on Contreras. 4 seconds on the shot clock. 3-pointer right wing, no good by Dunn, clearing Bogus. Hands it over to Contreras. Lady Raiders down by 1 with the ball. Into the front court. Flaring to the right wing is Bogus. Running off a high pick. Contreras from Bogus, rather. Now they swing it right side, Verhulst. She drives along the baseline, gets it up and under, and it rattles it home. Verhulst along the baseline, the reverse layup. She's got 6. Lady Raiders retake the lead, 57-56 with 8:20 to play. Kone out on the perimeter. Verhulst with her, step for step. She's done a nice job. Kone has been held to 6 points. That is 9 below her average. They go inside, in and out. They go to Ward. Ward inside, up. Good defense by Bogus, maintaining her ground. She's going to bring it up after the missed shot. Across the timeline. And she's stopped there. Now over to Verhulst. And we're going to have a reach-in foul. That time on Inman, her third, and team's first here in the fourth quarter. Lady Raiders 57, Sam Houston 56, 7:57 to play with the basketball in the front court. Into Pfeiffer on the right wing, hands it over to Contreras. Contreras circles out high. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Contreras dribbling the basketball. Now she's going to be double team out front. Finds Pfeiffer. Now Verhulst right wing three-pointer, no good, and it's going to go off Kone underneath. So MTSU will inbound it underneath its own basket. Reset of the shot clock to 20. 7:37 on the game. Lady Raiders by 1. Verhulst to trigger. Gets it inside to Contreras. She backs it back out. 12-footer good. Elena Contreras with 22 tonight. And the lead is now 59-56 for the Lady Raiders. Out deep is Kone, straight away, running off a pick to the left side, tries to get downhill with it, nothing doing. Now Inman working on Bogus, spins. Now Ward, 14-footer left side, no good. Battle for the rebound, and it's going to go off of Sam Houston, and MTSU will bring it the length with yet another chance to make it a two-possession game. This will be their third occasion in this half where they've had a chance to make it a two-possession game. We'll see if they can do it this time. Leading it by 3 with 7 to play. Verhulst across the timeline, out high with a pick is Bogus, and she's just run over by Kone. And Kone, with her arms extended, what'd I do? That's foul number 4, and she just floored Bogus, who maintained the ground on the pick. Kone with 4, their leading scorer. Contreras inbounded along the baseline. Now inside Bogus, had a good look from 4 feet, couldn't get it to fall. Off the inbound play, Pfeiffer found her 4 feet straight away, and Bogus couldn't get it to go. Inman with it. Ward, they go inside, and there's going to be a foul on Pfeiffer before the shot. And Pfeiffer has 4. So now you have Bogus with 4 and Pfeiffer 4, inbound play. And I believe they're going to get on the shot on that inbound play, a foul on Verhulst, her second, team's third here in the quarter. But going to the free throw line to shoot 2 will be Inman. Once again, the Lady Raiders failing to extend that lead to more than one possession. Free throw, Inman, no good. 53% free throw shooter. Has a dozen here today. Second free throw, and it gets really quiet. Not a lot of people in the building to begin with, and it gets deadly quiet. And the missed free throw. Now, fourth attempt for the Lady Raiders to take a two-possession lead with it. Davis out front. Coming out for a pick is Bogus, rolling out of it and stripped nearly as Davis, and the ball is going to be out of bounds. But did she have possession or not? They're going to be rested. They're going to be keeping it 14 seconds. There was not a possession by the Sam Houston defender, so there will be 14 seconds to play. Inbounding it in the backcourt. We're going to have a foul on the inbound play right there. And reaching in, Dunn, before the ball even came inbound, her second team's third. And then we've got now Contreras running all over a Sam Houston player. And that's going to be her second, team's fourth. So tit for tat right there. Two fouls called before the ball got in bounds. Now, far side, offensive front court. Sam Houston with it. Kone off a pick high, left wing now. And letting one fly from the left wing. Inman misses everything. Pfeiffer clears up ahead. Numbers there, 3 on 2. Right wing of Verhulst. Now Sam Houston gets back. Davis, top of the key with it. Contreras backs it out with 6 minutes to play. Sets up the play. Ear play. Grab that, tuck on that ear. Contreras rolling off a Bogus pick. Flashing high is Pfeiffer. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Coming to get it is Contreras. Took a couple defenders with her. She's going to take it down. Pulls up underneath the Bogus. Bogus to beat the shot clock. Good. Bogus with 8, and the lead is 2 possessions, 61-56. That's the biggest lead of the night for the Lady Raiders. Dunn, top of the key, 3, no good. Contreras clears in a hurry. Up ahead, Bogus. Bogus loses the handle, but it's going to be out of bounds on Sam Houston. In for Sam Houston, Brown and Corcoran to the bench. Inman and Dunn. MTSU by 5 with a basketball underneath its own basket, 5:22 to play. Trying to stretch this to a 3-possession game possibly on this trip. Looking, it's Davis. Davis gets it to Bogus, nearly loses handle, out deep to Contreras. Contreras working on Wardstrong, skips it right wing to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer cut off along the baseline, spins, puts it up, no good. Had a chance to go up by 7, couldn't get it to fall. Midway through the fourth quarter. Sam Houston down by 5, and we're going to have a reach-in foul out on the perimeter. That's going to be her 3rd, team's 5th. So the rest of this quarter, that will be the double bonus. Sam Houston has gone 4 minutes and 12, actually, correct that, 4.5 minutes without scoring, and during that time, the Lady Raiders on a modest 6-0 run over the last 3:30. Fonte Kone at the free throw line makes the first one. She's been held in check, though. She only has 7. Came into this game averaging 15 a game, 10th best in the league. Second free throw's good. Rattled home. She's got 8. Cuts it to 3. Lady Raiders leading it with the basketball. Verhulst across the timeline. Working off a Bogus pick out high. Slides to the right side. Gets downhill. Puts it up and in. Just took it to the hole, did Kirsten Verhulst. And she has 8. Coach Rick Insel with a quick timeout. And that will serve as the media timeout. 4:49 to play. Lady Raiders 63. Sam Houston 58. Stick around. It's a dandy down the stretch, and you got it right here on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Have you heard about the MTSU branded debit card from Ascend Federal Credit Union? Use your Ascend MTSU debit card in stores and online, or add it to your mobile wallet for the ultimate convenience. Need some cash? Use this card fee-free at thousands of ATMs worldwide. Stop by one of Ascend's 5 Murfreesboro branches or visit ascend.org to learn more. Bank where Blue Raiders belong. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics.
Plan ahead and plan for success. Put Lee Company on your team for all your facility and home maintenance needs. They are proud to be an official partner of the MTSU Blue Raiders and have serviced homes and businesses for more than 80 years. For the very best heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical services, call Lee Company at 6-158-67-1000 or visit them at leecompany.com.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
Lady Raiders leading at 63-58 with 4:49 to play here in this one. The officiating crew spent part of that timeout checking out on that Bogus shot previously that just barely beat the shot clock buzzer but was good. Foul trouble down the stretch. Bogus with 4, Pfeiffer with 4. Outside of that, Contreras with 2 and Kaepernick with 2. Verhulst has 3. Kone on the other side, 4, and Inman with 3. Lady Raiders leading it by 5, 4:49 to play. Sam Houston with the basketball will bring it the length. Breaking the huddle, the original starters for the Lady Raiders, Elena Contreras, Kirsten Verhulst, Blair Bogus, Savannah Davis, and Macy Pfeiffer. Sam Houston 4-0 in conference play. We'll check a scoreboard. Missouri State, the other undefeated team in conference play, they were losing on the road. We'll check that scoreboard here for you in a little while. But Lady Raiders could find itself back in first place in the league if this holds, 63-58. Actually, we'll give you that. Well, still waiting on the media timeout right now. You have New Mexico State up 38-30. That is midway through the third quarter at New Mexico, Missouri State. So Missouri State trailing in that one. But we got it here. 5-point lead for the Lady Raiders. Sam Houston with the basketball. In the front court with it. Out deep is Ward Strong. Even higher deep is Inman. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Driving is Dunn. Inside now, left elbow 14-footer rattles it home. She's got a dozen. 4:15 to play. Lady Raiders by 3 and with a basketball. Verhulst out on the perimeter, working off a Bogus pick. She's double teamed out there. Gets out of it, skips it to Pfeiffer, right wing Davis. Davis inside to Bogus, right back to Davis, launching a three. Good. Lee Company three-pointer, Savannah Davis in double figures with 11. Lead back at 6, 66-60. Under 4 to play. Inman out deep, working on Pfeiffer. Good defense that time. Rayvon Justice wanting the 5th foul on Pfeiffer, not getting it. Good defense that time, just arms extended, maintain her position. Verhulst with it now in the front court and running off a pick. He's got a double team on her. Somebody's got to be open. It is Bogus. Bogus nothing with the 3. She gets downhill and is going to be, well, it's going to be blocked out of bounds. Could have got a foul. And we will take a media timeout once again. 3:25 to play. Lady Raiders 66. Sam Houston Bearcats 60. Should be a good one. And it is down the stretch on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Plan ahead and plan for success. Put Lee Company on your team for all your facility and home maintenance needs. They are proud to be an official partner of the MTSU Blue Raiders and have serviced homes and businesses for more than 80 years. For the very best heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical services, call Lee Company at 6-158-67-1000 or visit them at leecompany.com.
The MTSU Alumni Association is proud of its more than 155,000 living alumni who are leading, teaching, entertaining, researching, flying, farming, nursing, and more worldwide. Every Blue Raider accomplishment adds value to your degree. Are you connected to the MTSU National Alumni Association? Visit mtalumni.com to share what you're doing, update your information, and see how you can be involved and informed. You can also follow us on Facebook, X, and Instagram.
What makes Ford F-Series a leader? They put in the work with outstanding towing and hauling, innovate with smart features like a mobile generator, and dominate the game 48 years straight. That's a tradition of leadership you'll only find in Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks. Available feature. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions. Based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
Rutherford County's MTSU station, News Radio WGNS.
Lady Raiders leading at 66-60, 3:25 to play. This scoreboard update brought to you by Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics. Visit one of their Middle Tennessee branch locations or online at ascend.org. When we're paying a lot of attention to New Mexico State at home, up 56-48 on Missouri State with 3:40 to play. Missouri State 4-0 in conference play. Elsewhere, over in Ruston, Louisiana Tech up 76-62 on WKU. That's with 2:06 to play. Florida International leading at UTEP 51-39 into the third quarter. Already a final Jacksonville State 74-47 winner at Kennesaw State. Jacksonville State now 3-2 in conference play. Kennesaw State 1-4, and at 4 o'clock it will be Liberty at Delaware. But right here, the Lady Raiders have a chance to stretch it to 3 possessions, leading at 66-60, inbounding it underneath their own basket, triggering Davis into Bogus. Bogus is going to take it to the middle, puts it up, and too strong. Had the look, but tracking down the offensive rebound is Verholst. Little gutsy guard out of DeSoto, Kansas, coming down. The smallest player on the floor at the offensive rebound. She still got it. She drives in. Cut off. Kicks it out to Pfeiffer. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Pfeiffer to Verholst. Verholst is going to take it herself. Little floater off the left elbow. Draws the foul as the shot clock goes off. What an impressive offensive possession, especially by Kirsten Verholst, the 5'8" freshman guard. The offensive rebound, and then as time elapsed on the shot clock, drew the shot, 2 free throws. Lady Raiders by 6, 2:59 to play. Free throw, good. That's 9 for Verholst. Lady Raiders by 7. Second free throw, good again. 8 for Verholst. The lead is 8 for the Lady Raiders. Kone's just going to take it all the way, misses the layup, and coming down with the rebound, it is Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer, they're saying, hold it up. Clock's becoming our friend. 2:45 to play, 8-point lead. The play is Utah. Verholst out. Well, they're trying to double team her. She runs out of it all alone. Bogus, top of the key, 3. No good. Had a good look. Verholst set her up by drawing the double team. Couldn't get it to fall. Kone quickly the other way. She's going to have it stripped. And the other way now, Contreras, the turnover. Contreras now, she loses the handle. Ball's on the ground. It's going out of bounds, and it's going to be off Contreras. Turnover. Now I tell you, Coach Rick Insel, yeah, he was maybe wanting, it's only one timeout remaining, and Coach Insel thought about asking for the for the replay, but he would have risked losing the team's last timeout. So the turnover will maintain. Sam Houston's gone 2-10 without scoring. Kone, the defense pressure really is big. Now right wing short, no good. Offensive glass, no good follow. And yet again another follow, no good. And finally, Bogus can't handle it. So, and you hear Matt Insel saying all 5 people rebounds. Yep, 3 offensive rebounds. That trip for Sam Houston. Inman returns. Sam Houston will inbound it underneath its own basket. 2:09 to play, trailing by 8. Kone to trigger. Gets it in Ogayemi. Now even deeper with it. Corcoran 1-3, nothing doing. Dunn working on Davis. Cut off, forces a shot, rattles it home. Good defense, but credit Dunn for knocking it down. She's got 14, 68-62. 2-possession game. Verholst out on the perimeter, trying to set up a pick by. She spins out of it. Now returns it to Bogus. Had the 3, faked it, gets downhill, puts it up, has a shot blocked. And it's going to go off Sam Houston, so MTSU will maintain the possession in the front court. 1:39 to play, leading it by 6 at 68-62. Ward Strong back in, and Corcoran out for the Bearcats. Discussion now by the Conference USA crew and getting an explanation. Well, we play on. 68-62, 1:39 to play. Far side, front court. Davis inbounds it to Contreras. Contreras, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Out deep. Got Pfeiffer ready for a pick at the high. Contreras loses the handle. She's got the ball, gets it to Pfeiffer. 3 seconds on the shot clock. She's going to shoot one deep. No good. Doesn't draw iron. Shot clock violation. Now MTSU has missed its last 5 field goal attempts, but still with a 2-possession cushion at 68-62 with 1:22 to play. Maybe a stop away from putting this thing in the barn. But first, the stop. Kone on the perimeter, Corcoran. A little weave action, and Contreras is going to bump her 25 feet away from the basket on Contreras. That's 3rd. And wanting the call, but it's going to be a foul on the perimeter and the double bonus free throws. Mostly it stops the clock with 1:15 to play. And to the line, her first attempt in Conference USA play for Annika Corcoran. Free throw is good. That's her first point of the night. From Chardon, Ohio, Detroit Mercy, then Akron. Next free throw is good again. 68-64. Ward Strong returns, and Corcoran to the bench. Full court man-to-man pressure. The Lady Raiders are facing, and we had a hold on the call, on the inbound, no call. Verhulst inbounding it, walking it across the timeline. Looking for a pick, just gets it to Bogus, right back to Verhulst. Nearly palmed the basketball, no call, 1 minute to play. Verhulst gets up under, nearly, and she does, travels with the basketball. Turnover, and MTSU has not had a field goal in the last 2 minutes and 45 seconds, a scoring drought of 2:01, and now referee Brian Garland is checking something on replay right in front of it. 68-64 with 58 seconds to play. Timeouts remaining. Sam Houston has 2, MTSU has 1. Both teams are in the double bonus the rest of this way. Really not sure what Brian Garland is checking here on the instant replay. Maybe the clock. And I see if they're going to reset the clock. They did. They added a second. So let's put it at 59.2 to play. Sam Houston with the ball, trailing by 4. Kone across the timeline, greeted by Verhulst. Swings it out to the right side. Top of the key with it is Inman. Inman looking inside for Yogayemi. Nothing doing there. Now, out on the right side, Dunn. Dunn, cut off, down under, goes up. No, God. Good defense by Pfeiffer, and there's going to be a jump ball, possession arrow, and the Bearcats will maintain possession. 39 seconds to play, 11 on the shot clock, a 2-possession game. Sam Houston trailing by 4, but with the basketball. Kone inbounding it. Looking, left wing with it, Dunn, deep 3, good. She's got 17, but that pulls Sam Houston within 1 with 35 seconds to go. Davis inbounds it to Contreras, full court pressure. Contreras just going to bring it up. There's a 5-second differential on the shot clock, and Contreras over here to the right, running it down to the left side with it. Flashing out high to get it was Pfeiffer. May have got away with a walk there. Pfeiffer, right back to Contreras. 10 seconds on the shot clock, 16 on the game. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Contreras out deep. Circling around, gets it right to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer is going to have to take it in, and she is going to be shot clock violation with 4.9 seconds to go. The Lady Raiders could not get a shot off. Now Sam Houston, which is on a 7-0 run the last minute and 53 seconds, there's going to be a 30-second timeout, and Sam Houston will be able to advance the basketball into the front court for the inbound play. Wow. The 8-point lead evaporated, and now at once it was 68-60. It's now 68-67 with that 7-0 run. 4.9 seconds to play. Each team with a timeout remaining. Each team in the double bonus. But Sam Houston with the basketball near side front court after the timeout advances it to the front court. You could do that in the last minute. NBA style rule with that. And they add a second on the clock now, and it is 5.9 seconds to play. Sam Houston, that 7-0 run over the last 152 is concurrent with the Lady Raiders 0 for 4 on the last 4 field goal attempts and committing 4 turnovers in the last 254. And those 4 turnovers have resulted in a scoring drought of the same amount of time. So what was a 68-60 lead, 4 turnovers in the last 254. And now Sam Houston with the chance to win it, trailing at 68-67 with 5.9 seconds to go. Will inbound it near side front court. To trigger is Dunn. Gets it to Kone. Kone along the baseline. Trap there. Wild outside. Dunn's going to throw one up at the buzzer. No good. And the Lady Raiders survive and advance, winning on the road 68-67. MTSU now 10-8 on the season, 5-1 in conference play. Sam Houston drops to 11-5, also 4-1 in conference play. We'll check out that Missouri State score, and we very well could have a three-way tie among the league leaders in Conference USA. MTSU wins it here at Sam Houston. Heading to the postgame, the final, 68 for the Lady Raiders, 67 for the Bearcats. Postgame coming up, an abbreviated one right here on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Hey, Blue Raider fans, have you heard about the MTSU branded debit card from Ascend Federal Credit Union? Use your Ascend MTSU debit card in stores and online, or add it to your mobile wallet for the ultimate convenience. Need some cash? Use this card fee-free at thousands of ATMs worldwide. Stop by one of Ascend's 5 Murfreesboro branches or visit ascend.org to learn more. Bank where Blue Raiders belong. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider athletics.
City Auto Mitsubishi is your hometown dealer for new Mitsubishi models like Outlander, Eclipse Cross, and Mirage. See all the new Mitsubishi models and save today. Remember, City Auto is still your volume used car dealer with a huge selection of quality pre-owned inventory. Win with City Auto's great selection of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs from more than 35 brands. City Auto, Bridge Avenue off Old Fort Parkway. Go Blue Raiders!
Hun, I get it. You like humming a little theme music while you play Frenzy Instant games. Can you just wait for the next commercial?
Sorry.
They're here, and they're looking for a winner. The return of Frenzy Instant Games. With so many prizes, you're going to need a bigger boat. Only from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun. Just remember to play responsibly.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
Plan ahead and plan for success. Put Lee Company on your team for all your...
This is the last ad and then the post-game open.
Partner of the MTSU Blue Raiders and have serviced homes and businesses for more than 80 years. For the very best heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical services, call Lee Company at 615-867-1000 or visit them at leecompany.com.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports. Lady Raider Game Day continues, and we've got you covered with a full recap on the Exit Realty postgame show. Today's Lady Raider postgame show is presented by Exit Realty, Bob Lamb and Associates, and agents Brad Hopkins, Richard Lewis, Jonathan Harmon, and Chip Walters. The Lady Raider postgame show is also sponsored by Window World of Murfreesboro, the official window and exterior remodeling company of Blue Raider Athletics. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, official team physicians for Blue Raider Athletics. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics. Ascension St. Thomas Rutherford, the official hospital partner for MTSU Athletics. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. And by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office. Fans don't let fans drive drunk. Once again, here's Greg Pogue.
Lady Raiders win it 68 69-68 here at Sam Houston, joined courtside by Coach Rick Insell. Rick, just initially your thoughts on this win.
A one-pointer just as good as a 40-pointer. I'll take it today. I mean, we didn't play real smart at times, but we played good enough. We played tough all the way through. We got down, 10 or 12 points, I can't remember. But we were able to get back in the game. We had some people that really just toughed it up. I'm really proud of them.
Well, you got down by 12 with the slow start, the turnovers, and it's sort of the way it ended. Some turnovers, you're up by 8, didn't finish it, but you said it.
Well, we had some miscommunications there. Yeah. We wanted to turn. I'd rather got a shot clock violation when we was up 8, and we're down there. We're shooting the ball, shooting threes, throwing the ball everywhere. We're just miscommunications right there at the end. We got to do a better job.
Elena Contreras with 22. I thought she gave you some big shots in that second half.
I thought the one that won the game was Kirsten. And when I thought the toughness was Kirsten Verhos. She went there and got some layups. She had to guard their toughest man. She made some great decisions. Hit her free throws right down there. Got a foul over there. I was really, really, really happy with what she did.
Well, and a big offensive rebound as well.
Oh, God, I'm telling you. Just a winner. She's a winner.
Played all 40 minutes, too, as a true freshman.
Yeah.
You come out for this one. You've split on the road. You are now in – I'll give you a score quickly, but I do believe, New Mexico State, Missouri State, we have a 3-way tie atop the conference, and MTSU is in it.
Well, we felt like we needed to be there, and that's where we're at. Now we'll go home and play about 3. How's that?
Yeah, win 3.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, and this puts you at 499. And I know, Coach Rick, this is not about you. However,
I hadn't even thought about that, Greg. That hadn't even entered my mind.
Well, it is. I'm going to enter it right now. 499. That's one that's there. But I know you got a team to coach.
Well, I'm really proud of our basketball team. I mean, we had to gut it up down here. We had 2 big games, and we just we got to take care of ourselves more than anything.
And the road trip continues. We got to get out of here and get to Houston.
We do. Thank you, Greg.
All right,
appreciate you.
All right, Coach Rick Insell here courtside. Once again, Lady Raiders winning it 69-68 over Sam Houston. We'll take a break, get you that stats update. Not an update, a final stats rundown right here on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
What makes Ford F-Series a leader? They put in the work with outstanding towing and hauling, innovate with smart features like a mobile generator, and dominate the game 48 years straight. That's a tradition of leadership you'll only find in Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks. Available feature. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions. Based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
Today's game is brought to you in part by proud partners of Blue Raider Athletics, Granis & Associates, certified public accountants. They provide a full range of tax preparation, accounting, and bookkeeping services for both business and individual needs. That's Granis & Associates. Give them a call at 615-895-1040 or visit Granis & Associates online at gcpas.com.
The Blue Raiders play here. News Radio WGNS.
Exit Rudy Bob Lemon Associates post-game show. Lady Raiders winning it 69-68. Actually, I misspoke. Lady Raiders all tied atop the standings with one loss with a couple other teams. However, the Lady Raiders now 5-1. Sam Houston and Missouri State are each now 4-1. So the Lady Raiders with a half-game lead heading home for 3 in a row. Well, leading the way in scoring, for the Lady Raiders. As mentioned, Elena Contreras, 22 points. Kirsten Verhulst had 10 and 5 rebounds. Also double figures, Macy Pfeiffer, 15 points. Savannah Davis with 11. Bogus had 8 points, 9 rebounds to lead all rebounders in the game. Also playing Stacy Kaepernick with 2, and Nikki Dominguez and Yuhan Lin played and each did not score. Leading the other side with 17 points, Whitney Dunn, Deborah Amagimi and Nyla Inman with 11 each, and Elisha Brown with 10. Doing a really good job on their leading score was Verhulst offensively, and holding Fonte Kone, the leading scorer, to just 8 points. And in that, Kirsten Verhulst is our Mid-South Ford player of the game. Built Ford tough? Yes, indeed. Buy FordNow.com to go check it all out for Ford makes and models, because the best trucks are built Ford tough. Also, with the team stats, it is good shooting night for the Lady Raiders. 26 of 53, 49%, 8 of 16 on threes, 50% made all 8 free throws. Other side, it was Sam Houston, 24 of 57, 42%, 6 of 15 on threes, 40%, 13 of 18 on free throws, 72%. Rebounding, it was a 32-29 edge. So far, MTSU is 5-1 in the rebounding edge in conference games as well. Well, each Lady Raider rebound is brought to you by Window World of Murfreesboro, America's most trusted remodeler. Window World and their lifetime warranty will always be there when it really matters. Visit windowworldmurfreesboro.com for a free quote today. Window World of Murfreesboro, the official window provider of Blue Raider Athletics. Well, 5-1, the Lady Raiders get it done here in conference play, splitting on the road. And that's going to wrap it up here from Johnson Coliseum on the campus of Sam Houston State University in Huntsville, Texas, where the Lady Riders bounce back with a 69-68 win over Sam Houston to move into a first place in the conference at 5-1, half-game lead over Missouri State and Sam Houston State in 10-0 overall. I invite you to join us for our next Lady Raiders broadcast Thursday night back at Murphy Center when Delaware comes calling, with pregame show at 6 o'clock and tip-off at 6:30. And a little later on the Blue Raider Network today, 4:30 pregame, 5 o'clock the tip-off. It's Missouri State and the MTSU band over at Murphy Center. Once again, the Lady Raiders win it 69-68. This has been Lady Raiders basketball on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Thanks for joining us for this broadcast of Middle Tennessee State University women's basketball. Today's broadcast was presented by Window World of Murfreesboro, the official window and exterior remodeling company of Blue Raider Athletics. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, official team physicians for Blue Raider Athletics. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics. Ascension St. Thomas Rutherford, the official hospital partner for MTSU Athletics. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. And by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, fans don't let fans drive drunk. The proceeding has been a Van Wagner presentation of the Blue Raider Network on WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.